Very nice, a lot of colour there.
Magnificent banner, isn't it?
It's very nicely done.
Apparently it was made by someone from within the club, or outside, I'm not sure, but done a pretty good effort anyway. And here they come.
Yes.
Alan Gardner leading the side out on the ground. I think they're going to stop and go through it together, Noel.
Yes, they're pretty well G'd up too, Peter, by the look of them, jumping out of their skin.
Peter Marin pointing to the sign, which says the Year of the Dragon. And all that hours of making the banner has gone in about 3 seconds.
And we've got the balloons coming up on the far side of the ground.
Yes.
All the Westies balloons. Add a lot of colour to the spectacle of this afternoon. And what a spectacle it should be, Peter. There's a fantastic crowd here.
Yes, I would not estimate the crowd, but I would say between 2,000 to 3,000, I would think.
Yeah, I think we'd be on the good side of 3,000, Peter. And there's a lot of colour, as you can see. Central's yet to go on the ground, coming on now through their seconds team. See some Centrals letting their balloons go to the far side of the ground now. Very, very tense atmosphere here preceding this game, Peter.
Yes, and that breeze is favouring the Scorban in, I would think, Noel.
I would think so. Yes, the way South came home with the breeze, it definitely would be favouring them. If we go around the ground on the southern side, we see Westies Hill bathed in those green and gold colours. It looks fantastic, doesn't it, Peter?
Certainly does. The balloons and the streamers, people with the green and gold Guernseys on up there as well. And it's a very colourful sight, is the Westie Hill.
Yes.
The red and white balloons too, Noel, above us. So all in all, a very colourful sight, and we anxiously await the outcome of this game, due to start in a few moments.
Yes, and it'll be interesting to see how the sides line up, Peter. Westie's side was clothed in secrecy before the game. No one in the rooms, no positional on the board, etc.
Yes, we'll soon know who lines up in what position, but would you think Alan Gardner will line up at centre-half forward?
It's very hard to say. Might even be a switch like David Short at centre-half forward. It depends, I think, Peter. It may even depend on if we win the toss as to how the side on the field will be.
Yes, of course, the two captains now, Peter Marin and Mark Azzopardi, coming over to toss with the umpire, Steve Pringle from the Adelaide panel, and of course, umpire Hodgson from the Whyalla panel. Very important, this toss. Peter, of course, won it last week, Noel, after a run of outs.
Yes. And
just coming over to the boundary line now to shake hands with the representatives from the league. Hawken and Mr. Hawken throwing the toss, tossing the coin. And
Peter Marin's won the toss.
He's won the toss. Well, that's a good start, Noel.
Yes, Peter Marin was itching to win that toss. I think he had his lucky pennies under his bed last night, Peter.
Interchange players are Mark Trueck and
Seaford.
Peter Seaford. So interesting. Just see where the players are lining up.
Short, David Short on the ball. By the looks, is he, or was centre half back?
Where's Peter Henwood? He's going down the forward line. He might be having a run on the ball first up, Noel.
I think he could be too. Peter Henwood on the ball, David Short centre half back. Not a bad move.
Yes, a little bit extra height there, Noel, in that position, and he's got good rebounding skills too, as David Short, so that could be an interesting move. And of course, Tom will tell whether that's a good move or not. So, in actual fact, Peter Henwood's lined up on the half-forward flank.
Yes.
In opposition to Gray Stanton, so that's an interesting move.
Bit of height there against Stanton.
Yes.
Gardner at centre half forward. Centrals, have they got any tricky moves? Lining up as normal, I think.
So, Noel, I'd like to take up comments for the start of the play in the grand final.
Right, at the centre, it's Steve Carson versus Stewart. Stewart gets a tap out to Peter McInerney direction, can't get hands on the ball as Ramsey comes through. It's trapped well by Central's player Indignant, kicks the ball on his left foot into the centre half forward position, coming through. It's missed there by Central's. Farger overruns Azzopardi, gives it to Balderstone on the foot quickly in front. It's Kelly, gets it through for a point, and that'll be the first score of the game. A rush point to Central's at the 30-second mark of this first quarter.
Central's very quick into attack there, Noel.
Yes, and the ball's put out the far side of the ground looking for Mark McInerney. Mark McInerney has the run, takes one bounce, A nice bit of shepherding there by Andrew Koff, gets Girdham out of the way. Mark McInerney runs his 60 metres, puts the ball around. In front, it's over the top, tapped away by Centrals. Coming out in front of it there is Rawlings on the wrong foot, couldn't make control of it, but he's got a free kick, and he'll get a kick from that right forward flank.
Here's Rawlings onto his left foot, kicks it in further afield, and what's going on?
15?
No, taking back for another kick now for some reason.
It was Mark too.
So one behind to Central in the opening minutes of play. West into attack now with Neil Rawlings at half forward. He'll be looking for the big players up forward. Stewart and Andy Gardner, who's on the lead now. There's a kick by Rawlings right into the almost a full forward position. Gardner was in front, but the ball went over his head, picked up by Mackin, and he has a quick left foot snap for goal, but it's going to be wide. Percy's under the ball, but it's going to be out of bounds and was thrown in the left forward pocket. So West into attack. Centrals are one behind. West yet to score. 2 minutes of play in the 1983 grand final. In fact, it's out of bounds on the full, and Harry Percy will get the kick. There's his kick, goes up to half back. Stewart, flying from the side was Ramsey, taken by Marin. Marin on the left foot into the pocket. Bounce eludes a play. Alan Gardner's got the chance for West now. Can he gather the ball in?
Oof.
Hooks it, left foot, but it's over the line. I think it might have been another out of bounds on the full. So that's 2 in about 30 seconds. Ronnie Taylor will get the kick. Put Centrals out of danger momentarily. It's Taylor's kick. So a high kick to the half-back flank. Azzopardi going high. Beats the pack and over the line for another throw in.
So she's tight stuff here at first start of this
looks
quarter.
Looks like Steve Carlson in the hands of the trainers. Looks like a finger out of a joint.
Ball's down to Marin. Marin gets a kick to the full forward line. Set footed down. Comes over the top. Roving it well as McLean. He dodges a little bit too much, but he shepherded well. Puts on the left foot. Dribbles one. Missed Alan Gardner. It comes out to Fitzpatrick. The ball's knocked away from him. Oh, there's a push in the back there. No, missed against the West player. The strength of Alan Gardner gets through the pack. Gives it to Setford on the left foot. And has he got a goal?
Yes.
Yes, first goal of the 1983 grand final to Ken Setford at the 2.5 minute mark of this first term.
Did it well, didn't he, Ken Setford? Was under a lot of pressure now and had to kick with his left foot. Managed to put it through from about 15 metres out. So that's not a bad start to West. So one goal. Centrals are one behind, and Carlson's still in a bit of trouble with that finger now. I think he's put it out of joint.
There's a few runners around on the field early.
He's been taken up to the pocket anyway for a bit of a spell. So that brings Fitzpatrick and Stewart on the ball now. Up they go. Stewart in opposition to Fitzpatrick. Comes to ground. Marin with the ball in the centre. He'll be a very determined player today. Will Peter Marin, the captain on the side. Kicks it up to half forward. Hamwood in opposition to Stanton. Ball comes in the front of the pack to Stewart. He gets a hand pass but goes straight to Ramsey. Ramsey's at almost at centre wing. Here's his kick. Kicks it over centre wing up to half forward. Short in opposition to Dawson. Short used the body very well and takes a fine mark. David Short, the long kicking one. This one's no exceptions, about 55 metres up to half forward. West in front through Gardner. Peter McInerney's there for West. Was tagged when on possession, Noel Sharp, and a free kick goes to Peter McInerney.
Yes, I thought the umpire had missed that one, Peter. Took a long time.
Did he? He did, for sure. So Peter McInerney, half forward, goes short inboard to brother Mark. He slips, but's got time to take control. Booms one in the full forward. Setford over the back, but in front, Centrals take the mark through the agency of Rogan. Rogan kick out to the flank and finds Stanton.
Gray Stanton has that kick in the back pocket. Percy out wide, but elects to just go for Azzopardi. Brome on Azzopardi, Brome in front. Puts Azzopardi off, the ball's across the boundary line, right alongside the Central's coach's box there. And it'll be thrown in. So, in again, Stewart in ruck. He's nudged there a little bit. Henwood couldn't get control of the ball. Coming in front, it's Taylor. Dummies wants to push right in the middle of the back, and I think he'll pick a free kick for, yes, a high tackle.
Central's first free kick, Noel, 2-1 in West's favour.
So Ronnie Taylor, been a very damaging player for Centrals, puts the ball in short and finds Gray Stanton. Best backman in the Whyalla Football League this year, Gray Stanton. Kicks the ball with his left foot in the Noel Stewart direction. No one near him. Mark's second attempt quite easily. Stewart's got to set the ball up. Mark McInerney supplies it. Girdham puts the pressure on him, but perfect pass there by Stewart to McInerney to brother Peter. He can run. Get the ball over, puts it right into the full forward line. That's the way to go home. Gardner in front, can't get the big arms down. Setford supplying the body, is it? No, it's forced across the line anyway for a boundary throw in. 3 or 4 metres around from the left behind post. West in attack.
So still one goal, plays one behind. There's a throw in the forward pocket. Andrew Gardner takes the bounce. Fisted further afield by Fitzpatrick for another throw in the same position. So 6 minutes have gone in this, or 5.5 minutes have gone in this first quarter. West kicking with a breeze after having won the toss by captain Peter Marin. There's a throw in the forward pocket. Andrew Gardner against Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick down to Taylor. Taylor loses control of the ball, stacks on the middle. We should see another ball up about 10 metres around from where it was in the last throw-in. So West into attack, kicking with a breeze. They want to make full use of this. Probably worth a couple of goals. There's the throw. Stewart gets up high, comes down with the ball, loses it. Central with the handball through Stanton. Clear the ball up to half-back. As the party in front of Brahman on this occasion, got running support from Percy coming through from the back pocket. Percy's kick up the centre wing is a beautiful pass, but spilling the ball there was Kane. Coming through Kevin McInerney, hand passes over to Henwood. Henwood's playing an unfamiliar half-forward flank today. He's open up there. As the party's got the ball, hand passes over to Kane, but we'll see another throw in at half-back. Half-back for Centrals. There's a throw in. Fitzpatrick again, taps it down. Beats players again, and we'll see another throw in. So, ball being buttled up on this grandstand flank, Noel, for the last minute or two. There's a throw in, half forward. Stewart gets it down to Brome. Brome's tackled. Cole dropping the ball, and a free kick will go to Centrals through Ronnie Taylor.
Now Taylor takes his free kick on the centre wing. Again, Central's bottling the play up here. Comes down in the short direction. Is it over the line on the full? Yes, it is, and David Short will take another kick. Be quite happy to see West put this ball right out. Henwood gives the lead. Short goes long. It's a wobbly kick, and Peter McInerney will be there at the drop of the ball. Marks has a whole paddock to take one bounce, take another bounce, steady, put the ball very high, but it's a poor kick off the boot, and it's marked on the last line, nearly marked there by Tiller. Fumbles it, the ball goes across the boundary line, and West lost a valuable avenue to get a goal then, Peter.
Yes, and they're playing with the ball on the flanks too much too, Noel. They should get the ball into the inboard a bit more, give them a clearer shot for goal. There's a throw in. Gardner taps it down to Marin, was well done. Marin's kick into the full forward position. Player there for Central tag was Rogan. Coming through there, Setford. We'll see a free kick going to
Hoyle.
To Hoyle, is it? And he'll relieve from the between full back and centre half back. Hoyle looking for someone to kick it to. Goes straight down the centre. Peter Henwood should mark at the back and does so. Plays on quickly, gets it out wide to Sleep. Sleep's in opposition to Hoyle. Sleep gathers in, looking dummies a hand pass. Short pass over to Rawlings is good. Rawlings takes a wonderful one-headed mark right in front of the scoreboard, which reads West 1 goal, Central's 1 behind. He's a long way from goal, tucked away on that flank. No doubt want to kick the ball in long. It's a not a bad kick, Noel. It's a beautiful kick, but it's coming offline and through for the minor score. So West go to 1-1, Central's on 1 behind. We've been playing 8.5 minutes in the first quarter. There's a kick in, favouring the grandstand side was Havelberg. Stewart flies high. Gardner was there, coming through as a party, showing a lot of pace. Held the ball a little bit too long. Gardner the crumbs. Dummies a hand pass, side steps. Hand passes to McLean. McLean gets support from McInerney. That's Mark McInerney. Steadies on his left foot, shoots for goal, but it's going right across. I think it might even be out of bounds on the full, Noel.
Yes, and Central applying a lot of pressure there. The West players couldn't get the ball out, Peter.
Yes, Gardner and McLean both fiddling around with the ball there, and eventually McInerney caught on his wrong foot. There's Tiller. Short passes fall short of Rogan. Rogan does it well as he keeps the ball in front of him, and eventually over the line for a throw in. So 1-1 plays 1 behind, Noel. We've been playing for 9 minutes and 15 seconds in the first quarter. Throw in. Stewart trying to get it down to Marin. He's got it. No, he loses it. Stewart back on it again. Marin's there too. Marin, short pass, concedes ground to Henwood. Henwood is going to be tackled, but evades a tackle. Handballs to Brome. Brome another hand pass to no one in particular. West are filling around with it in that centre half forward position. Tiller, left footer, up to the centre wing position where Coff's there, and he's going to be backed up by Lawrence McLean. Will Shepherd and Andrew Coff. Hand pass by McLean over to Kevin McInerney. McInerney short one there looking for Henwood, but it goes over his head, and Centrals will relieve through Stanton, will they? Yes, they will.
Yes, and Gray Stanton takes one bounce, puts another short pass in, but it's a poor one this time. Shorty in front, puts the body.
It's Hawken, actually.
Hawken, rather, and he'll pick up a free kick for getting caught too high, says the umpire. West playing the negative side of the ground a little bit too much at this stage, but Hawkins puts the ball up straight down the centre looking for Stewart, who was a push in the back there against West, not picked up. Peter McInerney, a beautiful handball to Lawrence McLean over the top, has two players to pick it from, goes out short, and it's not a very good kick. It comes through, it's good tackle there applied. Setford spoils well, running through, it's Mark McInerney. Gee, he's had some shots for goal with his left foot. This one he can't bend back enough, and I think it'll drift just through for a point. So West, another point. One goal, 2 Lead Central's 1 point.
Kick in by Havelberg. Coming through there was Carey for Central, but the ball's going to beat him over the line for a throw in. So nearly 11 minutes gone in this first quarter. West 1-2, Central's 1 behind. And the throw in on the half-forward line. Stewart in opposition to Fitzpatrick. Stewart gets it down nicely to Peter McInerney. McInerney trying to pick the ball up. Gets one on the back, called play on. McLean's got it now. Hand passes to Marin. Marin a long hand pass, or did he kick it to Henwood? Henwood's going further inboard to Sleep, and Sleep marks at centre half forward. 2 players in loose. Yes, I think they've got to kick it long though. Noel have been filling around too much with the short passing. Got a bit of breeze behind him. Grant Sleep. Playing, I think, in his seconds finals match. There's a kick. It's a long one by Sleep, right into the teeth of goals. They're going to go clear the pack. Stewart, no, not play the mark. McLean in front of the pack. He's going to shepherd McInerney. McInerney on the left foot, puts it on the boot and has put it through for a goal. Noel Sharp. Yes. Second goal to West at the 11-minute mark of the first quarter.
Yes, and Mark McInerney, he's had 6 or 7 kicks in this game, Peter, and 5 with the left foot. That was a good goal, though. Very good snap.
Yes, and the value of the long kick, too, by Grant Sleep, Noel.
Yes, and the ball put out and shepherded well by McLean. Got the ball out.
So West, 2 goals, 2-14. Central's 1 behind, and we've been playing for 12 minutes in this first quarter. Back with umpire Hodgson in the centre of the ground.
And it's Fitzpatrick and Stewart. Stewart taps the ball down. Henwood can't take it, but Mark McInerney again on that left foot puts the ball to centre forward. Comes past Carey, taken by Setford. No, taps the ball clear. Rogan's supplies the backup. Comes back on the defensive side of the ground. Has all the time in the world to put a pass out looking for Percy. McLean's got the legs to beat Percy. Good play, McLean. Gives it out to Peter McInerney. Tackled, Braham to Peter McInerney, over the top to Peter Marin. He's got a paddock to move in. Puts a little short one out, looking for Sleep, and Grant Sleep marks the ball right in the centre forward position, and judging by his last kick, he should make the distance this time.
Yes, well done, Peter Marin. Settled that ball into the centre half forward lead on the end of a good lead. Took a strong chest mark.
Kicking, Grant Sleep lines the ball up. I think he's put it off. Tried to kick it a little bit too hard. Andrew Gardner under it. Stewart pushed right out of it there, but it's forced through for a point. Another point to West. It's their first rush point. And there goes 2-3 to Central's 1 solitary point.
So back with Neville Havelberg, put the ball into play again. So 2-3 to 1 behind. It's 13-minute mark, almost the 13.5-minute mark of the first quarter. Havelberg's kick favouring the grandstand side again. Stewart in opposition to Fitzpatrick. Stewart can't take the mark. Carey's in there for Central, using his body. A little bit too aggressive on this occasion, gives a free kick away to Peter Marin. So West have 4 free, Central 3.
Alan Gardner.
Short pass to Gardner was good, as you said, Noel, and Gardner made the space. He's going short again, which is bad play. He's going to be destroyed from behind, although a strong mark taken by Henwood.
Started at centre forward when he first came to West, Peter, didn't he?
He did, yes, Noel. Of course, that was only last year too. I think this year he was switched to centre half back when Dave Krieg left the club. So Henwood had a chance from about 35 metres out. Shouldn't have any trouble with the distance, Noel. Accuracy is the main problem. Kick on its way. I think it's going to be floated away to the right. And it's another minor score. So West fritting away a few chances. They've had most of the play up there, but they can have only got 2 goals from 6 shots.
Yes, and Gray Stanton in the hands of the trainers out here has got a kick or something to the back of the shin. Centrals would sorely miss him if he couldn't run the game out. Havelberg again kicks the ball out high. The Stewart direction again. No one wants to go with him, and Stewart marks this one.
It's one of the reasons why he's the medal this year. It's one of the many marks.
Plays on, kicks the ball into the full forward line, giving Andrew Gardner the chance. He's shepherded out. Oh, it's good tap on by Peter McInerney. He gets shepherded at will, runs into an open goal. Good handball. Bang, straight through the centre. Peter Henwood. No, was it through a point? Through for a point. Oh, we missed it.
Is that rushed, I suppose, Noel?
Yes, I'd say it was rushed. Didn't think there was much excitement shown by the players down there.
No, must have ran inside the behind post, Peter McInerney. So Havelberg to kick in again, 2-5. 17 at West, 1 behind us Central. There's a kick in by Havelberg. Comes to the grandstand flank again. No one can take the mark. There's a big pack of players here. Getting the crumbs is Kane. He's number 18 for Central. Hand pass over to Captain Azapati. Azapati's got the ball almost at centre because he kicks the ball up over the half forward line. Short with a big leap from behind and takes a wonderful mark, Noel Sharp.
Oh, what a mark. What a mark.
It's not a bad feat marking over the top of a big player in Dawson, is it? Those shorts to the half back. Here's his kick. It's a long screw punt. Almost to the centre half forward position. Stewart. Marin in front of the pack. player there grabbed was Ramsey. We're not on possession according to the umpire, and he'll take the free kick at half back. So West at 2-5, Central's one behind. There's a kick by Ramsey up to half forward, looking for Dawson again. Can't take the mark. We'll get a free kick though, just as Kelly was about to take off with it. So Dawson's marked at half forward.
Ooh,
Dawson goes out wide to the flank. Taylor's been unguarded out there. That was Kelly's man.
Yes, Kelly.
And Kelly, of course, come right down for the back pocket just a while ago. So Taylor's got the ball at half forward right. Short pass in there, trying to find a teammate and Girdham.
And he's their dangerous player, isn't he?
Certainly half forward specialist is Girdham, and he's marked about 35 to 40 metres out. Normally a pretty accurate kick for goal too, is Girdham. Just wondering how strong this breeze is, Noel, if he has any trouble with the distance.
Though the windsock not moving.
No, it's pretty still, isn't it?
Yes.
So the breeze might be coming a little bit across the ground, but it's pretty hard to tell. Girdham's kick. Looks pretty good from here, but is it floating away to the right just at the last minute? Good effort by as a goal. Despite the magnificent leap there by Short to try and touch the ball, it's a goal to Girdham. So Central replied, 2-5 West, 1-1 to Central.
Yeah, a very valuable goal there to Centrals. West have had just about all the runners. We see, I think, Gray Stanton's going to come off and they're going to bring the interchange player on. So that's a very bad blow to Centrals. They'll miss him from that half-back flank.
Yes, he's one of their runners from the half-back, a springboard. Well, many of their attacks is Gray Stanton.
They don't want to bring him off either. Back at the centre again, Stewart gets the ball down. West can't capitalise, Azzopardi can't trap it, but Stewart follows it up well, puts a short pass out, and does he find Alan Gardner? Yes, Alan Gardner misses it. He's tackled without the ball, and he'll get a free kick there, centre half forward.
5 frees apiece, Noel.
So Alan Gardner has a chance to put a little bit of accuracy in Westie's score. 2-5, a lot of the play, but they haven't been able to put the big ones on the board yet. We've played 17.5 minutes of this quarter.
I need a goal here, I think.
Alan Gardner lines up. Looks pretty sweet off the boot. I think that's straight through the centre. We can put that one down. First goal to Alan Gardner. And the third to West, and they go to 3-5, leading Central's 1-1 at the 18-minute mark of this first quarter.
Yes, well, that's a little bit lucky getting that free, although the free was there. But Alan Gardner made no mistake from 35 metres out, and West needed that goal, Noel, because they only had 3 goals from 8 scoring shots.
Sawtell on, Stanton off.
Back in the centre, Stewart in opposition to Carlson, who's back on the ball. Stewart wins hands down, gets it to McInerney. That was Pete over to Mark McInerney's high kick to half forward. Comes out the back to Gardner. Gardner's got the ball now, can have a shot from a goal. It's going to go on the right hand side. Leap will come from Rawlings, punch through for another rush behind to West. So West go to 3-6, Central's a 1-1.
Now we see Havelberg kicking out again. He's had a lot of kicks already, 6 to be exact. Kicks the ball out, looking for Carey. Run supplied by Stewart. Carey pushed out of it. Central player claims the mark and he's paid it. That's Dignan. Dignan, an experienced player in Central's lineup. Steadies down the play now. Kicks a long high one to the centre wing. Carlson against Stewart, and it's a good mark, but Carlson pushed Stewart out, and the free kick picked up there by umpire Steve Pringle from the Adelaide panel. Gives the ball to Mark McInerney, and Mark McInerney, West using him well.
He's had a ton of kicks, hasn't he, Mark McInerney?
Puts the ball long into the centre forward position. It's going to carry over the top. No, not quite. McLean can't get there. And it's marked well in defence by Dignan again. Dignan steadies down the play again. Puts the ball out, looking in a Stewart and Carlson direction. It's tapped away by Stewart. Taylor has an airy. Stewart on it again. Hand passes well to over the top. McLean gets it. Henwood should shepherd him. McLean puts a beautiful pass out and find Alan Gardner centre forward.
Getting away from Carey's Alan Gardner. No, and is starting to come into the game pretty strongly. He's got a chance from about 45 to 50 metres out. Bit of breeze behind him, but it's coming across his right shoulder. There's a kick by Gardner. The length's there. There's a direction online. I think it's just offline. Almost marked there by Rawlings. It's through for behind.
So Alan Gardner 1-1 to this stage.
West of 3-7. That's 10 scoring shots to 2 as Havelberg yet again will put the ball back into play. There's his kick, a high one. Carey and Stewart. Carey fists it down and goes to McLean. Here's a bit of an airy. Coming through there was a player in Sawtell, a new player on his kick up to centre wing. Peter McInerney's there, tries to tap it back over the shoulder.
Good,
but we'll get a free kick.
Yes.
So West 7 frees, Central's 5. We've been playing for 20.5 minutes in this first quarter. So Peter McInerney's experience will be very invaluable today as West go for their first premiership in 7 years. There's a kick by McInerney to centre half forward. Andy Gardner in front. Over the back to Dignan. Stignan's third kick in about 3 minutes. Comes out to Sleep. Sleep's got 5 yards on his opponent. He's got plenty of time to look forward and kick it out wide to the flank. He's looking for Rawlings. It's going to beat Rawlings over the line, is it, for throw in? Yes, it does. Rawlings there in opposition to Tiller. So it's right in front of the scoreboard, which reads 3-7 West. Central's a 1-1. There's a throw in. Carlson, Stewart over the side. Tiller's kick will go only as far as, I was going to say Sleep. It spills to the front of the pack to Ramsey. He's got support from Taylor running past. Taylor kicks it up the centre wing. Central's in front through Dawson, and he's impeded, Short has impeded Dawson, has he?
Yes, he's put hand over the shoulder.
To Kane, number 18. So Kane's got the ball at centre.
Yes, and Ben Kane's got the ball, puts the ball high into the centre forward line. It's a perfect lead by Balderstone. Nearly a free there. Good heady stuff by Kelly. The ball over the top to a player there attacked without the ball. It comes back to Kelly. He's got to get rid of the ball. He's got backup support of Andrew Coff. Coff's heady play puts it right to the centre, and Mark McInerney's where all good centre players should be. Comes back on his left foot again, the negative side of the ground, but he has Peter Hemwood. No, it's Rawlings there. Rawlings hooks the ball back to the full forward line, looking for Andrew Gardner, and he marks it. No, not paid by the umpire.
Made good position though,
taps the ball out well. It's taken by Sawtell. Sawtell gets the ball out again. Dignan this time kicks the ball out in the boundary line, and West very unlucky not to pick up a free kick there from Andrew Gardner in the full forward line.
He made front position extremely well on that occasion, Andrew Gardner, but just couldn't quite hold the mark.
So with boundary umpire Higginson.
Yes, going to throw it in. Just forward of centre wing, the West into attack. Stewart trying to grab the ball out of the air, comes to Biles. Coming though through the ball was Peter McInerney. Wheels on the thruppence. Kicks a high one into centre half forward. There's going to be a free after disposal, and Noel Stewart will be the recipient.
Hemwood.
No, it's Peter Hemwood. So Peter Hemwood, half forward left. Goes short to the lead of Alan Gardner. Oh, out marks Carey in front. And what a strong mark, Alan Gardner, as we see Mark Truitt warming up on the sidelines.
Yes, Peter Hemwood had plenty of confidence there.
Rawlings coming off, Noel, and Mark Truitt coming on at the 23-minute mark of the first quarter. So Gardner now, it's only about 25 minutes out, Noel, shouldn't miss this one. Let's hope he's got his accurate boot on. Looks pretty good from here. The umpire says 6 points. Gardner's second goal, 4-7 West, 1-1 Central.
Yes, and West using the ball well now. They're giving the ball to Alan Gardner. He's proving a winner at centre half forward, and they're looking for him now. And that's the name of the game, especially in finals. If you've got a good player like Alan Gardner, you keep Carey down. Don't let him get any touches or build his confidence up.
So West lead by 24 points at the 23.5-minute mark of the first quarter. So Alan Gardner kicks his second goal. That was a strong mark in front of Carey. I thought Carey would have tried to spoil him. I think he did, but Alan was too strong in front there. So Truex is in straight in the ruck for West, trying to get it down. Socks down Truex, very unfamiliar. We'll see another free kick. We got a free kick for a kicking in danger, was it, Noel?
Yes, he put his hands on the ball.
So Truex from the true centre position. Is his kick up to centre half forward. Not a bad kick. Stewart from the back just about marked that, Noel. He made good position, even though he was behind. He read that very well, didn't he?
You called it, Peter. He read that ball perfectly. Even when it left the boot, he was running backwards.
He's got a chance from there, Noel. He's got a good chance. He's about 40 metres out. Oh, it wobbles into. It's going to go over the pack, is it? No, it's coming in front of the pack and it's taken by Havelberg. Havelberg clears on the far side of the ground. Should find Rogan. Rogan can't quite take the mark. It's backed up by Hoyle. Hoyle to Tiller. And Central's out of trouble temporarily. Picking the ball up was Gurdam. He's got Carlson, no one within Curry in the centre of the ground. He's got plenty of time to have a look. Kicks a high one up to half forward. Central's in the van here through Dawson. He can't quite take the mark. Fitzpatrick at the back. He's going to wheel on his left foot. Kicks it into the vacant forward pocket positions. Goes over the line for throw in.
Yes, and Central's going to attack for the third time this quarter. The other 2 times they've kicked a goal on a point. As we go into time on in this quarter.
Yes, West just a few opportunities. 4-7. There's a strong tackle by Andrew Coff. That's holding the ball, and a magnificent tackle there by Andrew Coff gives him a free at half back.
Yes, footballer of the week this week, Peter.
Yes. There's his pass. Goes to McLean on the grandstand flank, and McLean not knowing exactly where to go. Eventually goes straight down the centre looking for Kruak. He can't take the ball, but coming through McInerney, he gets a bit of a push from Biles, which but his kick up to the centre half forward position, but Saul Central's Rogan coming through. Rogan sees out wide Biles and it goes to that player and he should mark at half back.
Yes, Biles marks the ball half back. Peter McInerney on the mark. Biles not the strongest of kicks, puts the ball up to the centre wing. Looking for Ramsey, and the big bloke in Fitzpatrick marks quite easily in the middle of that pack.
Not a bad player, Fitzpatrick.
No, Fitzpatrick played well, taking over the predominant part. Short and Dawson. The ball comes down to Dawson, marks the ball. Short and him having a juggling match there. Puts the ball perfectly positioned to the full forward line in front. Oh, it's nearly marked by Steve Carlson. Fargo has the ball, loses it. Girdham at the bottom of the pack, lucky not to pick up a free kick. It comes to Andrew Coff. Should put the short one out to sleep, and he's got a Paddock to run in, far side of the ground.
Yes, he can read the Sunday Mail funnies here. He's got the ball at that centre wing position. He's got about 15 to 20 metres on his opponent. These is kicked by Steve up the half forward, looking for Setford, and Setford marks very strongly in opposition to player there in Rogan. So Setford's on the far side flank. Put this one deep into attack. There's a kick by Setford. It's not a bad kick. You're looking for Andrew Gardner. Comes to ground. Brother Allen's there as well, waiting in front of the pack, trying to pick the ball up. Player going down there was Havelberg, and we'll see a ball up about 20 metres out from the West goal. So been playing for 26, almost 27 minutes in the first quarter. West leading by 24 points, 4-7 to 1-1. Up they go. Stewart in opposition to Fitzpatrick. Stewart a nice tap to McLean, but his kick smothered. Stewart's back on it again, and there's a free kick in the meantime, and a player will be Taylor, is it, or Havelberg? Havelberg with a free in the last line of defence. Here's his kick, goes out wide to Percy, who's made the space, and Percy marks at the half-back. There's a kick up the centre wing, looking for Azzopardi. Azzopardi in opposition to Brian. Good spoil there, and we'll see us throwing in the just forward to centre wing with the West into attack. See a couple of Wobex fellas down there on the fence.
Yep.
There's a throw in. Fitzpatrick gets a tap. It goes to Kane. Kane can't quite get the ascendancy. Both teams fighting for the ball. Eventually Peter McInerney comes out with it. Gets a pass over to Setford, and Setford takes a diving chest mark between centre and centre half forward. Too far at the score, but he'll kick it into the pocket actually. It's picked out Harry Percy, and he takes a mark on the chest.
Yes, and Harry Percy comes out wide, has Biles. Biles marks the ball well. Plenty of time. Put the ball on the boot. Dignan gets rid of a West player. Spoiled well by Kevin McInerney. Comes down, favours Andrew Coff. He's pushed in the back mark. McInerney has 3 or 4 metres clear. Puts the ball onto his right foot and kicks to the centre forward position in front again. It's that man, Alan Gardner. 1-1 for Westies. He's got a mark right in front of goal where he kicked his last one.
He's a strong pair of hands, that boy, isn't
2 goals, 1 to this stage.
Runs on confidence.
28.5 minute mark of this first quarter.
A bit like Lawrence McLean, he runs on confidence, and he's taken about 3 or 4 good grabs this quarter and has kicked 2 goals. So a goal here by West right on the siren will be very valuable. Gardner's shot for goal was pretty good. Noel, that's his 3rd, and finishes off a pretty good quarter by West, although they've missed quite a few shots for goal. They go to 5-7. Central's on 1-1.
Yes, and we see the goal kickers for that first quarter. There's 1 goal to Ken Setford, 1 to Mark McInerney, 3 goals, 1 to Alan Gardner, and single points to Peter Hemwood and Neil Rawlings, and 3 rush behinds, taking that total of 5-7. And for Centrals, we have got a goal to Neil Girdham and 1 rush point, their score being 1-1. Free kicks for that quarter, Peter?
Yes, West 10, Central 7 for that quarter.
Right, we'll be back very soon with the start of this second quarter in this exciting 1983 Grand Final. Back here for the start of this second quarter, Peter. And what a quarter that was by Mark McInerney.
Yes, 12 kicks, Noel. The statistician Des Brown informs me.
12 kicks and 1 goal, 1.
Yes, and of course Alan Gardner, 3 goals from centre half forward was a good effort as well. Starting to get a little bit chilly up here as we see umpire Hodgson holding the ball off to start the second quarter. There's the bounce down. Carlson on the ball now against Stewart. Carlson gets a decisive tap. McInerney kick number 13 up to centre half forward. It's going to be Percy who mark on the chest. Oof. Between the back pocket and half back. So West straight into attack, but Percy repelling that attack straight away. There's his kick back to the centre of the ground. Carlson will be the leaper. Short was there as well. Down the front to Taylor. Taylor's got Sawtell shepherding. Taylor's got the ball at half back. Gets it on the boot. Goes out wide to unguarded Burke at centre wing.
Kane,
I should say. Kane have a bit of fit of the fumbles at the moment. Eventually picks the ball up, kicks it up to further field between centre wing and half forward, and Captain Mark Azzopardi takes a mark on the chest. We're looking to put his side into attack. Goes short. Creating the run there was
Kane again.
Kane again, dropping down from the centre wing position. And he's marked at half forward. Kane goes into centre half forward. Stewart's there for West. In the front, Marin. Marin gets a high tackle. Cool play on. Ramsey shrugs a tackle. Hand passes to Taylor, who drops the ball. Well done there was a player there in Hawken. Marin into the back of the play, and free kick's going to Central. I thought Marin should have had the free before now.
Yes, well, he had possession of the ball and lost it, and that's why he didn't get the free, I think, Peter.
So Taylor from centre half forward.
Yes, and Ronnie Taylor kicked a lot of goals for Centrals this year, usually ahead of centre. Lines the ball up, 50 metres out from goal, directly at the centre half forward position. Central's 1-1 at this stage. Taylor gets right into the ball, kicks it long. Has he got the accuracy? Yes, I think he has there, and that's
pretty good now.
First goal to Central's in this quarter. Takes him 2 goals, 1. First goal to Taylor at the 1.5 minute mark of this second quarter.
Yep, so a little bit fortunate there to get the goal, Central, because I thought Marin should have had a free before then, but umpire ruled a push in the back, and a free kick from about 50 metres out was true. So Central get their first goal at the 2 minute mark of the second quarter. Taylor joins Girdham on 1 goal. For West, Alan Gardner 3, 1 each to Mark McInerney and Ken Setford. So back in the centre, the umpire Steve Pringle from the Adelaide panel. There's a bounce. Stewart and Carlson, neither can get the tap. Comes to Peter McInerney, spins out of trouble well. Gets it on his boot. Has a party be caught by Brom. Well done, Brom. Coming through to the support there was Kane for Central. Gets a hand pass to Percy. Coming through, backing up well. His kick up to Dignan at the centre wing. He can't get the ball. McInerney's there. That's Peter. He'll provide the run for West if he gets control of it. He's got control now. Kicks it up to half forward, looking for McLean, and McLean marks at half forward left on the far side of the ground. He'll go inboard to Stewart. Stewart's free, but now he's going to be opposed to Sawtell. What's going on there?
15 metres far side of the ground.
Oh, there's back on the other side, is it?
Yes.
I didn't see that one. I was watching Stewart and Sawtell.
First, he didn't go back over the mark.
Okay, so McLean still on that far side of the ground. Too far out to score, kicking to the sprees, but should give his best shot into the goal square. Clean. There's his kick. Oh, it's not a bad kick. It's going right into the square. Stewart's there. Andy Gardner over the back. Just rush through from behind. So West score their first score for the quarter through a rush behind, which is their 4th for the game. And they go to 5 goals 8. Central's a 2-1, and we've been playing for 3.5 minutes in the second quarter. Havelboo to kick in. Favours the far side of the ground. McInerney going up. Pat Speeder takes a nice mark. Handballs to McLean. McLean goes back, concedes ground. Alan Gardner, who's metres in front of his opponent in Carey. Gardner's high kick to the full forward, looking for brother Andy. He goes up. He's sport though. Stewart flies high, gets it down to Hemwood. But coming through there was Rogan for Centrals, and he kicks it out to the far side of the ground and finds Azzopardi, does he? No, chipping
Gardner.
in was Gardner. No, Gardner's taken the mark.
Alan Gardner.
Power off for 1 second. Taking your power off for 1 second.
Kicking by Gardner. There's a milling pack of players.
Changing.
There's a free kick to Centrals, is it?
Taking your power off for about 1 second.
So Sawtell is at centre half back. Here's his kick into the centre of the ground. Hawken and Dignan comes out the back to Stewart. Stewart, his tackle with not in possession, should have been playing strongly so far this quarter. He kicks it back to brother Mark. Mark's had about 14 kicks already for the game. Gets onto his right foot, kicks up the Setford direction, it goes high. Almost got it in the back of an opponent. Setford taps it over well to Rawlings. Rawlings, back to spins out of trouble, kicks it in the direction of Stewart. Stewart can't quite take the mark, it falls short, he fumbles. Tiller coming through there strongly for Central, will leave from half back. Kick it up the centre wing and will find Hoyle. Hoyle marks at centre wing. So West looking dangerous, but just can't get it past half forward at the moment. They're getting it up there, but it's being repelled. There's a kick in the direction of Dawson. He can't take the mark. Well done short. Player coming through there, holding on possession was Kane, who'll get the free kick. So Central's 4th free for the quarter. They've got 11, West have got 10. And he's just forward of centre wing. So 5-8 plays 2-1 at the, we lost our time now. At the 8 or 9 minute mark of the second quarter. Ball is staying with on the end of a short pass. Marks at centre half forward.
Yes, Steve Balderstone, centre half forward. Kicks long and high, and I think it's fairly accurate. He's got the distance. No, Dawson's marked the ball anyway. Right in that goal square. Peter Dawson, big arms up there. Too congested for people to get a run at him and spoil. Peter Dawson lines up, puts the ball straight through the centre for a goal to Central's. His first goal and Central's 3rd.
Yes, the long arms of Dawson there on that occasion was prevailed in the square. Has given Central's third goal. They go to 3-1, West on 5-8.
Pressure normal.
As we've been playing almost 10 minutes in this first quarter.
No, you're normal. Down the bottom.
So it's back in the centre with umpire Hodson.
Takes it off.
As we said, free kicks 4-0 this quarter in Central's favour. They lead 11-10 for the game so far. So it's back with umpire Hodgson. Bounce will favour Carlson, who thumps it further afield. Gurdam coming through there was pushed, and we get a free kick. Was he? So 15-metre penalty, which is very valuable too for Centrals. They've got a chance to go right into attack again. He goes out wide. Well, to no one in particular, I think it was to Ramsey, but Ramsey didn't appear to be ready for it. Good bump there by Rogan. Lets Ramsey come through, can have a shot for goal on his left foot. Has a quick shot, I think he's hit the post. He has. Whew. Did it pretty easy there, did Ramsey. So Centrals go to 3-2. West of 5-8, so that's a lead of 18 points, Noel Sharp.
Yes, as we're at the 10-minute mark of this quarter. West, just as you said, Peter, can't get the ball past centre forward. That wind proving fairly strong. With Gary Kelly to kick out, Stewart supplies the run into the centre of the ground. Going for that player too. Carlson in front. Stewart, Carlson in front.
Good, Pearson played it.
It's allowed to go. I think he was going to let the free go. Gives it out to Setford. Setford has Marin running past, runs over it, gives it to Henwood. It's a poor handball, but Henwood gets onto the ball, puts two players to raffle it to out there, and Peter McInerney marks it centre half forward, puts another pass over looking for McLean. McLean runs with the ball, could have run again, but steadied down. He'll have a deliberate shot for goal. Nearly had two shots for goal. Two short passes, rather.
Oh, he's dummied the pass and has put it through for a goal, Noel Sharp. Well done, Lawrence McLean. I thought he was going to kick it in board there, but he's done the right thing. He's had a shot and he's put it through. So they'll give West a little bit of confidence. They go to 6-8. Central's on 3-2, so they go to a lead of 24 points now.
Yes, and West made the most of that opportunity, Peter.
Yeah, started from the back lines through Peter Marin. Peter Marin set up Setford with some good play. And West running down the ground created the opportunity to McLean, who eventually put it through for a goal.
Yes, the pleasing part about that was West ran down the ground with 2 or 3 players at the forward of the ball all the time.
So back in the centre, the bounce will favour West. And there's a free kick going to be given to Centrals, is it? To Ramsey for a tag. So Central get their 6th free for the quarter. West haven't got one as yet. So Ramsey with a high, long kick to the almost a full forward. Fitzpatrick in front, can't quite take the mark. Hawkins off hands, kicks it out to the grandstand flank. Gurdam's in opposition of Koff. Koff's done a pretty good job so far on Gurdam. There'll be a ball up, I think, at the half forward flank. Neither team can get the advantage. Andrew Koff saying I was going for the ball, he wasn't trying to get it out. But umpire Steve Pringle will bounce the ball at half forward left. 13-minute mark of the second quarter. There's a free kick. What's going on now?
Andrew
Free
Koff
kick.
give one away.
Free kick to Gurdam, is it? So you can't afford to give frees away in that forward line, Noel Sharp, can you? 7 frees to Central for the quarter. 14-10 their way for the game. Gurdam inboards at centre half forward, looking for Ramsey. Uses the body well, but equal to the occasion was McInerney. And Mark McInerney, kick number 14 or 15 for the game, has really been dominant. There's his kick. Goes out wide to Braham. Braham's in front of Azzopardi on this occasion. And takes a mark. It's almost at centre wing. Left puts it. It's not a very good kick, but it's going to find its mark to McLean. McLean wheels onto the left foot, kicks it further afield to Peter McInerney. He's played a good game so far. That is Peter McInerney, who gets a bad bounce. He's got the ball in front of him. Taps it well to Braham again. Braham loses the ball, but coming through for support is McLean. Well, he does it well, McLean. He evades a Ramsey tackle, but Central's going to clear through the agency of number 37. Who's that player? Dignan. And eventually it's at centre wing with Biles. Biles picks the ball up. He'll wheel onto his left foot. Kick it in the centre half forward, looking for Dawson, but it's a shocking kick. Fitzpatrick can't quite take the ball. Kevin McInerney applying plenty of pressure. Fargo the back up. Gets onto his left foot, dribbles it out to the half forward position, where Azzopardi's got the ball and will gather in at half forward.
Mark Azzopardi brings the ball back to the centre half forward. Taylor in front. They're over the top of Taylor. He couldn't get the ball down. He gets back on it again now. Hand passes over the top, but it's going to be David Short who accepts it. Dodges around, steadies back now, and puts a big one up the ground. He's flattened after he got rid of the ball, and Peter Hemwood takes the mark, centre half back.
Where's Peter Hemwood playing now, Noel? Back at half back or on the ball?
On the ball still, I think. Henwood plays on, puts the ball right out this attacking side of the ground. Setford to fly it, spoilt well by Sawtell. In front, Sleep. Dummies slightly, can't get to the ball coming through. It's Gurdam. He's Will of the Wisp. There's a Central player over the ball there. Sawtell knocks the ball out. It's taken away by Sleep. Sleep handballs towards the sanctitude of the boundary line, and it'll be a boundary throw in left forward flank for Centrals.
Well done, Grant Sleep. There's a throw in. Stewart in opposition to Carlson. Comes to Peter Marin, over the shoulder to Carlson, and free kick. Central's 8-3 for the quarter, so they're certainly be getting the benefit of the field umpire. Too far out to score is Carlson. He'll kick it right in the full forward line. There's a kick, it's floating away to the left. Dawson in front, Spall well from behind. The crumbs to Short. Short's kick isn't a very good one. It's going straight back to Carlson. But Carlson and Ramsey muff it up. Hemwood with the short pass, but goes to Hoyle. Hoyle with a hand pass to Carlson. Carlson didn't appear to want the ball. Koff coming through in opposition to Taylor. McInerney using the body. That was Kevin. Koff back over the ball again. Well done. We'll see a ball up at centre half forward.
Yes, West very unlucky. They're not picking up a lot of these frees when they're at the bottom of the packs in this quarter, Peter.
By Pringle bouncing the ball at centre half forward. Carlson, opposition to Stewart. Carlson, the tap down to Dawson, but he loses control of the ball. Another milling pack of players, and we'll see another ball up in the same position. And by Pringle, bouncing the ball at half forward. Stewart and Carlson yet again. Stewart gets the tap this time. Comes to Marin. Kevin McInerney. This ball pinned to him. We'll see another ball up. So we've been playing for 15 minutes. In the second quarter, West leads 6-8 to 3-2, a lead of 24 points.
This ball up, centre half forward for Centrals. Stewart there, easy tap down. It's not grabbed there by West defence. Stacks on the mill again, and the umpire Pringle comes in and says, "I'll have it, fellas," as Centrals are forced at 3 or 4 metres closer to goal. It's the ball up again. Comes out this way. It's tapped down nicely, taken away by Biles, and has he put it through for a goal? Yes, he has. And that's Greg Biles' first goal.
Yes, and he joins 3 other players on 1 goal each. They are Dawson, Taylor and Girdham. So Centrals now get back to within 18 points of West.
Yes, and West just stopped that run slowly. Or we should say Centrals haven't taken the ascendancy of a slight breeze favouring that northern end.
Yes, we've only been playing 17 minutes, so we've still got a bit of time left. As Mark Trupp is preparing to come on the ground again. Back with umpire Hodgson. Bounce favours Stewart this time. McInerney slips. Backing up though was Peter Marin. Marin's on his left foot as he kicks it out wide for Peter McInerney. Bounce to lose him, goes to Rogan. Rogan looking for a hand pass, but eventually kicks the ball. Kicks it up to half forward as Rogan. Kevin McInerney's there for West in opposition to Kane, coming through Dawson. Who ends up sucking the ball off the ground to Brown. Brown picks it up, does it well as Brown. His kick's going to find its mark in Noel Stewart at centre wing. He'll play on quickly over to McInerney. Peter McInerney that is, and he marks between centre wing and half forward. We'll be looking for Alan Gardner at centre half forward. No, it goes over to brother Mark. So Mark can have a bit of a run. Likes to run with the ball as McInerney. Has 2 bounces. Can have a line up from goal from there. Puts it on its way, and I think he's put it. No, it's dropped short, Andrew Gardner. Roving in front was McLean. Hand passes over to Alan Gardner to Setford. Well, opportunity there for West. We'll see a ball up about 15 metres out from goal. Carey applying a bit of pressure there to Alan Gardner. I think Gardner's hurt his left arm, is he?
Fingers.
Yeah. So there's the bounce. Comes down to Sleep and Hoyle. Free kick will go to, is it Sleep or Hoyle? No, it goes to Sleep for a high tackle as we see Rawlings coming off and Truitt coming on. It's a free to West now. It's their first for the quarter, but it's not a bad place to get a free kick. But 40 metres out from goal.
Yes, that umpire picks up all these little tiggy touch. What's done he, Peter?
Yes, he's not missing much. 8 frees to 1 for the quarter. But Sleep a chance from about 40 metres, 35 to 40 metres out. A very handy goal. Kick on its way, looks pretty good, Noel. Split the centre as Grant Sleep. And through for a goal.
Mark.
Umpire says they're behind. And Peter Marin remonstrating with the umpire. So is Alan Gardner. So only 1 behind to West.
I cannot fathom out how that was not that had to be a goal or...
Anyway, Havelberg kicks in and finds Tiller at a half back. So West 6-9. Central's a 4-2. 15 shots to 6. Ball's at centre wing. Stewart, hand pass to Setford. Setford and Turner, hand pass to McLean. McLean will go short to Marin, who should mark on the chest. He does so about 45 metres out from goal.
Got to have a shot. Peter Marin.
I thought that one was pretty good before from Sleep, but we'll never know, I suppose. Marin, what's he doing? Going to concede ground. Oh, that was bad play, Peter Marin. Looking for Mark McInerney. Mark McInerney will have enough pace to get out of trouble, but slips over, will need support. Umpire Hodgson says play on. Getting the ball out was Brom. West with a lot of opportunities now, but they're frittering away. His kick will be intercepted by Taylor. And Taylor's been paid the mark at half-back.
And Ronnie Taylor at centre half-back. Peter Marin made a very fundamental error there of not putting the ball right in.
West have had their chances now, haven't they?
Yes, Peter. Taylor puts the ball out wide, gives Harry Percy the run at it. Down the ground is Rogan. Percy comes through the centre as Taylor supplied the backup. Taylor steadies down now. No doubt he'll go for the long kick. It's a good kick to centre wing. Over the top, it's a central player. Couldn't make it. Girdham's first there. Good handball feeds Azzopardi. He's dangerous when he's running loose in that forward line as he puts the ball high to the full forward line. Carlson nearly marked on the chest. Pushed in the back, says umpire Hodgson, and Steve Carlson picks up a free kick. 20-minute mark of this quarter. As Central's trail by 19 points.
9 frees to 1 for the quarter now.
Steve Carlson kicked a lot of goals from this position in grand finals, mostly with West, this time against West. Fairly accurate, is it?
Snuck in.
Snuck in. So that's the second goal, Peter, that Centrals have got from free kicks in front of goals.
Yes.
West at this stage have got none from free kicks in front of goals, although that one from Grant Sleep, I cannot see how it wasn't anything but a mark or a goal.
Yes, still wondering about that one, but still, that's history now, I suppose. 5-2 to 6-9, so Central's get within 13 points as at Noel of West.
13
at
points.
the 1-minute mark of the second quarter. Back in the centre, Fitzpatrick and Truax. Taylor trying to get the ball out of the centre, knocks it further afield. Coming through there though was Peter McInerney. He's got plenty of run on the legs as Peter McInerney as he runs through centre wing, kicks it up to half forward. Setford and Sawtell. Setford has been paid the mark. Strong mark, Kenny Setford. Setford will be looking for Stewart further field and also Andy Gardner who's on the end of a lead. Oh, ball floating in there. Gardner can't take the mark. Kane's there. McInerney, that's Peter now coming through. Gets a hand pass to Peter Marin. Marin's at 10.5 forward as he kicks up the full 40. McLean at the back of the pack. Should mark on the chest, Noel Sharp. And should put this one through.
Yes, that stemmed from Peter McInerney again in the centre,
yes,
Peter, isn't he? Playing a bottler of a game.
He's playing a wonderful second quarter. That's a goal to Lawrence McLean, goal number 2. So West hit back at Central's at the 22-minute mark. They go to 7-9, Central's a 5-2.
And Lawrence McLean very will-o'-the-wisp up there in that forward lines, Peter. But West still playing fairly negatively. They're kicking this ball across that vacant centre-half forward position. It's giving them an open shot for goal, but it's so easy for Centrals to defend.
Yeah, Central's West have had up in the area quite a few times, but a little bit of luck hasn't gone their way. And if they do get a little bit of luck up there, they'll soon convert. But they're putting up a pretty good effort at the moment, leading 7-9 to 5-2.
19 points.
At the 23-minute mark. Truax in opposition to Fitzpatrick. Truax gets a tap. Coming through there, Peter McInerney dragged the play off the ball, almost a free kick. Peter McInerney again with a hand pass, but goes straight to Azzopardi, out to Biles. Biles to Sawtell. Sawtell, a hurry kick onto his foot. Sleep should have the run of the ball now. He's got the ball at centre wing. He's playing a pretty good game in Sleep. Kicks it out wide. There's no one there for West. Will it beat the player and carry over the boundary line? No, he traps it just in front of the line. Looks, kicks into the centre of the ground, finds Peter McInerney with a hand pass to Marin. Marin can have a couple of bounces running to the goal now, but he's going across to McLean again. McLean hand passes to Andy Gardner. Have a kick, boy. He kicks it with his left foot and puts it through.
And very, very unselfish play there by West. Very
good
unselfish.
play by West. Excellent play, and that should lift them, Noel.
Yes, good play. And that's the value of West's game, isn't it, Peter? Running the ball up into that forward lines, getting the ball moving at all opportunities.
Yes, the little players can create havoc up there when they use the ball like that, and that was magic play. So Andy Gardner's first goal, and what a time to get it too.
Give him a bit of confidence too, Peter. He's
that was Peter McInerney again, Noel Sharp, and amongst that as well, setting up that goal.
Getting the ball up.
So 3-2 for the quarter of West, 4-1 to Centrals. So West lead 8-9 to 5-2, and that's a lead of 25 points. Marin taps it further afield. Sawtell's there, coming through there, McInerney. Well done, Peter McInerney, committed himself to the ball. Ball's on ground now, comes out to Alan Gardner. Can West get a run on here? Out to Setford. Setford marks it half forward and put West even to attack. The running player there going past is Sleep, but he elects to kick into the full forward position, looking for Andrew Gardner. Over the back, Stewart. No one's behind the pack. Hemwood, defending well was Percy, knocking the ball further afield and over the line for a throw in.
So West in forward pocket. 10 metres around from that behind post. Too many Westies flying there, spoiled themselves, I think. Boundary umpire puts the ball back into play again. It's Andrew Gardner. Ball's tapped clear by Fitzpatrick. Comes to Percy. Can't quite grab the ball, and it's across the boundary line, and the boundary umpire will toss the ball in again.
There's a throw in the forward pocket. Andrew Gardner tries to grab the ball out the air. McLean looking for support to Peter McInerney. He's like milk, bread and chalk and cheese at the moment. Hand pass over to brother Mark. Will it sit for him? Eventually does. He steadies, has a look, kicks it high to the full forward area looking for Andrew Gardner. Andrew Gardner makes position. Stewart gets a hand pass out to Setford. Setford's caught with the ball.
Oh, bottom of the pack.
Loses the ball, and we'll see another ball up. Lucky not to get pinged there, Noel Sharp.
Yeah, he could have picked the free up as well.
I think he was waiting for the push in the back, wasn't he, Ken?
But West are going negatively a lot, aren't they, Peter? Going backwards. I suppose they're trying to set that play
up. They've still got the ball in the scoring zone, Noel. That's something. As Stewart tries to grab the ball out the air, goes to the ground, and we'll see another ball up. About 20 metres out from the West goal. So approaching the time 1 period, 8-9 to 5-2. So West with a lead of 25 points. Or 3-7. Umpire Hodgson bounces the ball. Stewart in opposition to Fitzpatrick. Stewart gets it down. And a free kick to Stewart. Oh, a little bit handy one, Noel.
Yes, will that be the first free that West have got within kicking distance of goal, Peter, in the whole match?
And
Centrals have picked up 2. They've got goals to Steve Carlson and Ron Taylor from free kicks right in front of goals, and we'll see if Noel Stewart can convert.
So free kicks 9-2 for the quarter as Stewart kicks for goal and has snuck it in.
Just.
So West have outscored Centrals into the breeze, Noel. 4-2 to 4-1.
Yes, and West has got to keep this pressure on and not let Centrals get the ball loose. Central's definitely missing Davey from out of the centre, Peter. They haven't got any drive. And Chris Brown playing a remarkable game on Azapati.
Yes, he's playing a nullifying game, Noel, isn't he? He's done that in the past to good effect.
And Grant Sleep, I would think, would have the better of Hoyle.
Oh, I would think so at this stage. He's playing a pretty good game, Sleep, providing plenty of run. Back in the centre, Trueck and Carlson. Whoops, no one can get the tap. Comes to Kane. Kane's kick's blocked by McInerney again. West are in attack again up to half forward. Stewart's caught behind this occasion and Tiller takes a mark in front of him. Tiller, a first-year player. He's got the ball at centre half back. There's a kick into the centre of the ground. Dignan fires high, but Trueck over the back takes a nice mark. He's just backward to centre. He'll put West into attack from that position. There's his awkward kicking style up to Setford. Setford, a wonderful mark, Ken Setford. And he's taken a strong mark at centre wing. There's a kick. Kicks it up to the further afield. But it's a nice mark taken over the shoulder there by Hoyle. Running the opposite way from the ball. And he's going to relieve from the half-back position. There's Hoyle's kick up to centre wing. Trueck and Carlson. Almost marked there by Carlson, but it's over line for throw-in. And we've been playing 2 minutes of time on the second quarter, Noel Sharp. Centre wing the ball.
Yes, and Mark Trueck doing a good job now. He's been on ruck playing against Carlson. Gets the body in front. He'll pick up a free kick to Trueck. Good play there against Steve Carlson.
Frustrated Carlson a bit there, didn't he?
Yes.
He's out-bodying too, and it's worrying Carlson a bit.
Trueck puts the ball to the centre half-forward position. Setford in top over the top of Carlson. Can't quite mark it. Carlson gets the ball. It's a little dodly kick. Peter McInerney in front will mark it. Gets the ball, comes down again. Sleep's got the run at it, puts the foot into the ball, comes out in the Alan Gardner direction. Runs through, straight through a Central player there. Carey takes the ball, he's caught, throws the ball away, comes out to Sawtell, but Mark McInerney has it, a good handball to Setford, and it's all West. Over the top, it's given to Stewart. Stewart to Scott to Henwood. Henwood will mark the ball. There's another player loose, but elects to go for goals. He's missed it.
I think he's missed, Noel. Yes.
Peter Henwood missed from point blank range.
Noel, shouldn't he?
Should have steadied. So Peter Henwood with 2 points at this stage.
Yeah, he should have steadied, but who knows? Someone might have said play on, Peter, you're clear.
Yes,
so you can't really
exactly.
say.
Yeah.
I think that's Henwood's second behind, isn't it?
Yes, 2 behinds. As we're back again with Havelberg. Havelberg puts the ball straight down the centre of the ground looking for Ramsey, but it's Stewart. Stewart over the top, Ramsey in front. It's play on as they're all on top of Ramsey. And umpire Pringle from Adelaide comes in and says, I'll have it between centre and centre half forward for West.
28 minutes have gone in the second quarter now, and West leading by 4-8, which is 32 points. Carlson, but straight to McInerney. He's playing a wonderful game as McInerney. He kicks it up there to Peter Marin direction. Andrew Gardner. There's a free kick to Central.
Marin. Yep.
Yes, that was on into the back of his opponent. 15-metre penalty against Peter Marin. So So 9-10 plays 5-2, 4 goals 8, or 32 point lead. Dawson can't take the mark. Coming through there, Kevin McInerney. Trying to run through the ball, it was Kane, number 18. And the ball goes to bound on the far centre wing, and we'll see a ball up. So not much time left in the second quarter. We had almost 4 minutes of time on. There's the bounce, Carlson. Taps it down, Dawson. On his left foot, up to centre half forward, short. Marks on the chest. So David Short, playing centre half back today on Big Dawson. He's done a pretty good job too, Noel.
Yeah, well, Dawson's got to chase his kicks, Peter.
Short goes out wide to Gary Kelly, and Gary Kelly marks at half back. So West just sitting down a little bit, and allowing Central's in. A short pass here looking for Sleep. Sleep marks about 15 metres further up the ground between centre wing and half back. So almost siren time in the second quarter. West lead by 32 points. Sleep kicks a high one up to the centre wing position. Stewart's bundled out of it there by Ramsey. Carey the off hands. Player down there, I think it's Truax. Carey's kick to half forward, but Short's marked again and will leave again. I think he's in a bit of trouble. Is he, Truax? Is he okay? Just winded.
Ooh,
Chris Brown, there's a push, and a free kick will go to Azapati. So Azapati in the true centre of the ground. Put West Central's deep into attack. There's a kick, there's a siren goes, Noel, and a good quarter by West. They in fact outscored Central's 4-3 to 4-1 and lead at half time 9-10 to 5-2. Just give us the goal kickers, please, Noel Sharp.
At this stage, goal kickers for West: Setford 1, Lawrence McLean 2, Mark McInerney 1 goal 1, Noel Stewart 1 goal from a free kick in front of goals, Alan Gardner 3 goals 1, Grant Sleep 1 point, Peter Hemwood 2 points, Andrew Gardner 1 goal, and Neil Rawlings 1 point with 4 rushed, giving a total of 9-10 for Centrals. 1 goal to Steve Carson from a free kick in front of goal, 1 goal to Ronnie Taylor from a free kick in front of goal, 1 to Peter Dawson, a point to Brian Ramsey, a goal to Greg Biles, and a goal to Neil Girdham, and 1 rushed.
Mark Truitt got a bit of a knock on the face there, Noel. Free kicks for the quarter, in fact there was 14 given for the quarter, and Central's got 11 of them, Noel, so they're 11-3 in Central's favour for the quarter.
Right, we'll be back for this vital second half of the 1983 Grand Final.
Jan?
But that's a great kick. Get a big man, killing done. The one that brought on the neck attack. A killing chance in Canal Correction will be appearing soon in the Hard Theatre Company's production and the Big Red Flora. This audience is flying about the fortunes of the Whyalla Football Club. Also features there from Cameron, Mark Truitt, who's out there today playing for Westies, Steve Menzies, John Abraham, and yours truly, Barry Fletcher. This production has been designed to be performed at clubs and opens at Central Football Club on October the 19th. The show can be booked through to late.
Yes, back here for the third quarter. Noel West enjoying a lead of 4 goals 8 or 32 points.
Yes, and that wind, I think it probably will favour the Northern End in the last quarter, will it?
Yes, this will be the make or break quarter for either side, I think. Can Centrals get back in it, or can West kick away? Stewart with the ball, trying to get out the square. Peter McInerney. Up to Alan Gardner, and then Gardner's marked at centre half forward. So that's a nice start for West in this third quarter, Noel.
Yes, it would be, wouldn't it, Peter?
The goal here will really put West going into motion again. It'll be about 35 to 40 metres out, no angle to speak of. He's kicked 3 goals so far in the football matches, Alan Gardner. We're looking for goal number 4. Taking plenty of time. Very deliberate shot for goal, this one. Shot looks pretty good from here, Noel. That's goal number 4, so West with a quick goal in the first minute of play. Go to 10-10, West Central's a 5-2.
Yes, that's a very good start to West this quarter. Started off again by the 2 men that probably be instrumental in it ever since the start of this game, and getting away from the centre is Noel Stewart and Peter McInerney.
It's Alan Gardner's 4th goal. He kicked 4 last week, Noel, didn't he? Against South, and he's carried on with the good work this week so far.
Yes, and I think he's relishing that room and the conditions at centre half forward today. He's given Carey a bit of a run around. He
certainly has, and he's been playing a pretty good game too. Back in the centre with umpire Pringle. There's a bounce. Stewart in opposition to Carlson. Carlson gets a tap down. McInerney, Marin the ball, the left foot up the half forward. Gardner's got metres in front again. He's a bit too quick for Carey, isn't he? He's taking another mark. And 15 metre penalty. Yes, Carey's finding Gardner a little bit too quick. And Gardner now another chance for goal. He'd be 40, 50 metres out from goal now. But he's got the bruise at his back, or across his shoulder. Here's his kick, gives it his best shot. It's not a bad shot, but I think it's going to be floating off line for a blind. Is that through? Look, it's goal. He's goaled it.
Another goal.
2 goals in 2 minutes. Alan Gardner comments Noel Sharp.
Yes, I don't think we'll have to comment too much, Peter. It's the way West are getting the ball out of the centre that's setting it up. In other words, it's 1 against 1, Carey against Gardner. As we look up on Westie's Hill there, and there's a lot of green and gold balloons up there and streamers.
Yes.
They reckon every paper shop in town was sold out of crepe paper yesterday.
Yes, and so it's a wonderful start to the third quarter to West, Noel, with 2 goals in just 2 minutes of play, both by Alan Gardner. He's kicked 5 goals, 1.
What a boon. Anyway, back at the centre again with umpire Hodson this time. Going to put the ball into play. Ramsey trying to marshal Central's players there as Carlson and Stewart again. Stewart gets a tap down, but it's taken away by Sawtell. Comes up in the Henwood direction, short rather, couldn't mark the ball. Peter McInerney snares the ball off hands. He's got backup support of his brother, Kevin. Oh, beautiful handball back to Short. Short's got player loose, but puts the big foot to the ball. Alan Gardner again goes in, can't quite get under the ball, and Percy drops in quickly, takes a very safe mark. Harry Percy's played a pretty good game today in that back pocket. With years of experience. This is his 9th or 10th grand final, I think, and 8 of them are against West. Puts the ball out of bounds, or finds touch rather, and puts the ball out of bounds right in front of the Central bench.
West 44 points in front now.
Yes, it's a lot, isn't it, Peter?
In the grand final, it certainly is. And there's a throw in at centre wing, Carlson and Stewart. No one can get the tap down. Back to Carlson, to Taylor. Taylor's got the ball and traps the ball. Dummies well out of trouble. Kicks it into the half-forward line. Kevin McInerney versus Greg Bowles. Well done, Greg Bowles, but he's given a free away to Kevin McInerney. And he's taken the free kick at half-back. 15 metre penalty. This bloke's mucking around all these 15 metre penalties, umpire Pringle.
They told him to throw the ball back and he didn't,
so he's got complete control of this game at the moment as umpire Pringle. Kevin McInerney at centre wing looking to put his side into attack. There's a kick. Up to half forward. Gardner and Stewart in front. Stewart the mark, and he's taking a mark at half forward left. The lead from Peter Marin, that's where it goes. No, it's going in front of that player to McInerney. Marin comes out, gets a hand pass to Peter McInerney. He can have a shot from goal from about 35 metres out and puts it through Noel Sharp. What a wonderful goal there. So West are running right. They've kicked 3 goals in 4 minutes of play in this third quarter to lead by 50 points.
Yes, and this is what Westies really need to give them that jump in that third quarter, Peter. You can't help but get the old adrenaline pumping in the heart now, can you?
No, and what two better sides of the fight at grand final than Central and West? Old rivals. Old rivals since the early 70s. There's the runner going out to the captain coach.
Central's loose man in defence, ball to Stone.
There's the bounce. Stewart versus Carlson. No one can get the tap. It goes to Taylor. Taylor read it well off hands. Goes up to the half-forward line, but Koff spills the mark. But gains it well. Pinged holding the ball and a free kick to Central.
Oh, that's the first one all day.
So 12-10 to 5-2. West off to a magnificent start in the third quarter, and they kicked three goals in less than 4 minutes. There's a kick by Kane up to the full forward position. Dawson can't quite grab the mark, but I think Ramsey has. He's been paid the mark now. So Ramsey with a chance from about 25 metres out.
Yes, and Ramsey's had a relatively quiet game to date, except for a brilliant snap with his left foot earlier in the game, second quarter.
Umpire Hodgson telling Graham Fargo not to go over the line, otherwise it'll be a 15-metre penalty.
This is the third deliberate shot that Centrals have had right in front of goals. This was a mark, was it? Yes.
Ramsey's shot looks pretty good off the boot. Umpire says 6 points to Central, so Ramsey kicks his first goal. In fact, all of the goal kickers for Central have been singles. He joins Carlson, Bowles, Dawson, Taylor and Girdham all on one. And the score, Noel Sharp.
12-10 to West, and Central's 6-2. Very accurate kicking by Central's.
I'm getting all fingers and thumbs. We'll put B. Rawson down for that goal.
Right, but there again back at the centre. It's still Carlson and Stewart. Stewart runs in, Carlson gets a tap down again. Handballed out to Sleep. Sleep has Koff going past, but dummies the ball, puts it very high into the air, giving set for the run at it. He won't rake it first. He's nearly impeded there by his opponent. Comes on the ball now, dodges back, puts the ball down in the Stewart direction. Stewart, will he make it? No, it goes across the boundary line and finds touch. Far side of the ground, Westies into attack on their right forward flank. So we see McLean going back to the centre, kick behind the play. Fargo kick behind the play as the ball comes in. Stewart nearly impedes player. Comes down to Peter McInerney. He's got the ball in a string. He's pushed in the back, and Peter McInerney will pick up a free kick right forward flank for West.
What a big influence Peter McInerney's had on this game, Noel.
Yes, I think he had 14 kicks and 10 handballs to half-time, Peter.
Yes, that's brilliant play by McInerney.
Mark McInerney had 20 kicks to half-time.
That's incredible, isn't it? Peter showing all his experience today. Of course, 158 league games for Glenelg and I think 1 or 2 state games. There's a chance for West from about 45 metres out. There's a kick. No, it looks pretty good. Has it beaten the pack?
Yep.
It has. Oh, another goal to Peter McInerney. So West kicked their 4th goal in 7 minutes. And one good thing too, Noel, we're kicking accurately this quarter.
Yes, that's 4 goals straight this quarter, Peter, as you called it, to the 7-minute mark, and that's a lot for Centrals to make up in this last half.
So West answering the quick that reply by Ramsey with another goal. So they kicked 4 in 7 minutes. So it's a great start to the third quarter. This, of course, is the quarter they went sour against South last week, but not today. They're going pretty well. Stewart in opposition to Carlson. Free kick to Carlson.
Yeah, Stewart running in from the side. I think he's a little bit injured at this stage.
Well, won't mention what happened at half-time. This Carlson's got the kick in the centre of the ground. He floats one up to half-forward. Dawson from behind. Dawson takes the mark. Got long reaches, Dawson. If you spoil him, you've got to also tap the ball out of his hands. We've got such long hands as Dawson. Here's his kick up to full forward. Hawken there playing a bit of attention to a player. He's getting a free kick. No, it's Kelly. Kelly comes out to the grandstand wing, finds Peter McInerney. Peter McInerney dodges a tackle, has a bounce, will be set upon, but gets his kick away in time. Kicks it up to the wing position, grandstand side to brother Kevin. Oh, West got the good bounce here through Hemwood. Hemwood's got it at half forward, or kicks it up to half forward and finds Marin. So West really running on strongly now. Peter Marin at half forward. Here's his kick up to the full forward area. Andy Gardner, it's over his head, and it's marked at the back by Dignan. He's marked on the last line of defence.
They're not setting that ball up for Andrew Gardner, are they, Peter?
No, he's been a little bit out of it today, but he's competed when he's had a chance to go for the ball. Here's Dignan's kick at the grandstand flank, finds Carlson. So West leading 13-10 to 6-2. That's a lead of 50 points. At the 10-minute mark, almost the 10-minute mark of the third quarter. The kick further filled by Carlson and Brahm, who's played a good nullifying game on Azza Party today. Actually, the centre line of West have gone extremely well. That's Brahm, McInerney and Sleep. There's a throw in, half forward, Stewart in front. Fisted by Carlson. Biles for Central, looking for support through Azapati. Azapati, the runner, kicks it up to the centre half forward position, which is vacant. Taylor coming through, showing a lot of pace for Central, overruns the ball. He's backed up by Girdham. Girdham's got the ball at centre half forward, kicks it further afield. Kevin McInerney's in the van, leads in the race of the ball at the half forward flank for Central. Bends one over the shoulder back to Gary Kelly. Gary Kelly's got the ball at half back, kicks it over the shoulder and finds Chris Brown.
Right, Chris Bram, centre wing, puts the ball into the centre, looking for Mark McInerney. Perfect pass. Mark McInerney has backup support. There'll be 15 metres here. There should have been.
Kick number 22, no?
Yes, Mark McInerney. Handball to McLean. No, he dummies one way then the other. Puts a big screw punt, but it comes off the side of the boot. Allows the Central defenders in, but sleeps the first. Should be the first one there. No, Stewart. Stewart gets the handstand in front of the pack, grabs the ball, dodges back, puts it on his left foot, and will find Ken Setford centre half forward. Too far out to score, Peter?
No, he'll kick this now. I'm sure he'll kick this one.
Yes, the Renee Kink of Westies. That beautiful inspirational goal last
beautiful goal.
last week in the last quarter. We saw it 15 times last Monday night, didn't we, on the replay?
Yes, Setford's got a good chance here now. He's within kicking distance of Setford. There's a kick. I think it's gone through. Has it come back enough? It has. A goal to Kenny Setford. And West doing it very well. 14-10 to 6-2. And that's their 5th goal straight now in 10 minutes.
And if West ever needed any incentive, this is it.
So
we've got a very hard taskmaster alongside us in the grandstand, John McInerney. He's
never satisfied.
He's clapped a couple of times this quarter, but he's not smiling yet, Peter.
No, he's never satisfied as a general. And West have kicked there, as I said, 5th goal straight for the quarter. At the almost coming up to the 11-minute mark of the 3rd quarter, they lead 14-10 to 6-2. They lead by 8 goals, 8, or 56 points. There's a bounce. Carlson thumps it further afield. Ramsey traps the ball in the centre. Central's working hard, trying to get he's conceding ground. He's run too far. Well, what do you think of that one, Noel?
Well, he did. He had to run a long way.
That shows Central's are a bit rattled at the moment. So McLean from the centre of the ground will put West into attack. He goes long to the lead of Andrew Gardner. Oh, he doesn't let his teammate down, and he marks strongly at half forward left.
And
so
does Lawrence McLean deliver that ball into the forward line so perfectly?
Hardly wasted kick does Lawrence McLean.
Because he's played with all these lads, hasn't he?
Yes, he's come up through the 15s and 18s grade. And as we said often this year, that there's a good liaison between Alan Gardner and McLean, but this time it's Andy Gardner. There's his kick. I think he's offline though, it's fading away to the right. No, it's still in play. Stewart bursting his way through the pack. Marin picking up the crumbs. Has a shot for goal, and I think he's put it through now.
Touched.
For a point. So West bloody their copybook for the quarter. Point to Peter Marin.
That's his first score for the day, Peter, 1 point.
Yes. Hasn't done too badly, but hasn't been his normal big influence on the game that we know Peter Marin to be, but hasn't played too many strong games this year. He's had a few injury problems. So we'll see the ball being kicked in by Tiller now, full-back.
Yes, Tiller kicks the ball out. Stewart, Carlson in front over the top, Alan Gardner. Couldn't get the ride. It's thrown over the top, giving Rogan the run at the ball. Rogan kicks the ball into the centre of the ground, but Andrew Coff ducking behind. He'll get the ball. He can play on to Henwood. That's the way he does it. Henwood can play on again. Andrew Gardner on the lead. He's not going to look for him. Yes, he does after a fashion. Ball comes down. No one wanted to pick the ball up. Comes over the top to Harry Percy as Andrew Gardner got rid of his opponent quite easily. And it's marked far side of the ground by Kane. Kane kicks the ball up looking for Girdham. Girdham out in the open there. Koff arrives a little bit too late. Kelly and Taylor. Kelly over the top. Taylor, good mark. No, not paid by the umpire. Kelly gets the body in front. Now Taylor. What a good battle between these two here as Taylor gets the ball out to Girdham. Girdham running through, puts the ball out. Right in front looking for Azapati. Azapati uses the body, but West have got players to sweep it up there. It's 2 number 1s against each other, and Graham Farger should pick up the free kick there. Adelaide umpire caught out of touch there a little bit,
yes,
Peter.
Well done, Graham Farger. Battled all the way for that one. The ball's in the left forward pocket with Central's in attack. Trailing 6-2 to 14-11. West with a lead of 8 goals, 9. 57 points. There's a throw in. Stewart in opposition to... Oh, no one there for Central's. Tap ball by West to Kelly. Kelly's got the ball now. It's almost at centre half back. Chips short pass and finds Peter Henwood. Henwood's got sleep out wide to the wing, but his kick's smothered. He's got plenty of backup there through Andrew Koff. All players misreading the ball there. Play on the far side of the ground. We'll see a ball up on the left half forward flank with Central's into attack.
Yes, West lost that ball there. Peter Henwood, I think, should have been straight down the centre. West have gone well when they've kicked it there, Peter.
Yes, they have looked good. They've played and mucked around on the flanks quite a bit this game, but still enjoying a very good lead nonetheless. The ball in the pack there. McLean's right on the bottom of that one. Coming out there with a player who's legged, appear to be legged, or tagged when not in possession was Burke. Kane, I should say, and Kane will have the free kick at half forward left. There's Kane's kick up to half forward. Dawson in front. This is dangerous for West. Will Sport by Short, but he says the hands. Reckons he was taking him by the hand though, so a free kick goes to Central's Dawson. Short's played pretty well in all the same though, hasn't he?
Yes, he's kept him down to a minimum amount of opportunities, and that's the name of the game.
He's kicked one goal, Dawson. He's got a chance to kick his second. Playing 14 minutes in this third quarter. Dawson kicking to the breeze. Kick on its way. Veering off to the left, Noel, and the minor score results. Much to the joy of the Hill crowd.
Yes, they're very vocal up there this afternoon.
Yes, I think the Liquid Amble is starting to talk a bit too now. As we see Kelly kicks in, goes short to Fargo. That's confident play for you. And Fargo marks centre half back. Fargo still continuing to play out wide to that other flank, looking for Sleep. And Sleep takes the mark at half back.
It's a long way home, isn't it, Peter?
Certainly is, Noel. One would think that they'll be going straight down the centre to get as many goals on the board at three-quarter time as they can, but they're still filling on the flanks. Kelly's got the ball now. He's followed the ball right down from the back pocket. Kicks the centre half forward. Gardner the leap. Can't take the mark. Comes to the front of the pack to Azapati. His handballs doesn't go anywhere. There's a good tackle there applied. Got a high tackle according to by Hodgson, and Central's Azapati, the captain of the side, will take the free kick. He's in the centre of the ground, or just back of the centre. Sees the lead from Percy out wide. Percy marks at centre wing. He's got nowhere to kick it to. He should go to Dawson at centre half forward. A drop kick. You don't see many of them these days, Noel Sharp. Short, bustling, bodies, done it well, Noel Sharp. Done that very well, and Short marks at half back. Goes out to the flank again. Goes to centre wing and finds McLean.
Right, Lawrence McLean got the ball there, centre wing. Puts the ball into the centre position, and there's Noel Stewart. Stewart marks the ball. A little bit of attention paid by Kane. Stewart comes out wide and he'll find Peter Marin. West trying to play the ball a little bit too wide. Got to kick the ball in long. That's the way Peter Marin goes, the centre forward position. It's Andrew Gardner, real high leap over the back of the pack. It's Rawlings on the left foot. Is it through the centre? Yes.
Henwood. Peter Henwood, no?
Henwood, was it? Oh. So Peter Henwood made up for a couple of misses early in the game with that fantastic snap with the left foot, Peter. So yes, here we are at the 16.5 minute mark of this quarter.
Yes, and that was he's kicked his first goal now. He's kicked one goal too. So West have kicked 6-1 to 1-1 for the quarter now to go to a commanding lead of, 10 goals now? 9 goals, 8.
Yes. Don't forget yesterday's SGL final though, Peter. South Solly's had it all wrapped up, and South kicked against the wind.
Yes, that's right. They'll have to demoralise Central in this quarter, as you said, Noel. There's a high kick by Sawtell. Under it's McInerney. Can't take quite and grab. Fargo coming through, punches to Brahm. Brahm's going to have to support from Mark McInerney. Mark McInerney, a long screw punt to centre half forward, but Central's in the van. Gardner from the side, can't take the mark. That player was Balderstone. He gets a hand pass to Percy. Percy relief, kicks it out to centre wing and finds Steve Carlson.
Steve Carlson, Mark, centre wing, plays on, gets the handball to Mark Azapati. Azapati puts the ball up the ground at Skurdham, and Koff forces it over the boundary line and gets it away from the dangerous Skurdham. West consolidate this ball along the boundary line right in front of Westies Hill. Ball in again, Short goes for the ruck. It's a good tap down, perfect to Marin. Marin out to Henwood. It's got to get the ball quick. It's a good handball over the top. It's forced away though.
Greg Bowles having a go at Peter Marin there, who nearly retaliated, but thought twice about it.
Anyway, umpire Higginson puts the ball back into play again. It's Stewart and Carlson. Stewart in front will pick up a free kick quite easily. His arm was grabbed by Carlson.
5 frees to 4, Central's way.
Stewart, got to get this ball moving quick. That's the name of West's game. Kicks the ball to the centre forward position. It's Peter McInerney against 3. Comes out to sleep. It's good play by Sawtell. Comes down again by the big bloke in Fitzpatrick. Put a fist to the back of a West player. The ball kicked down the ground by Koff. Finds Setford. Setford on the left foot. Puts it in his right foot though, and find Lawrence McLean centre forward position.
Beautiful pass to McLean. And West look good when they move the ball quickly now, don't they? And Lawrence McLean a chance. He's kicked how many for the game so far? Noel, kick 2 is Lawrence McLean.
Both in that last quarter against the wind.
Here's his kick. That's a strong kick. Is it going to come back far enough?
Oh, what a goal.
It has, and a goal to Lawrence McLean. So West kicked their 7th goal for the quarter.
That'd be the goal of the day, wouldn't it, Peter?
60-metre goal by Lawrence McLean. That's his 3rd. And West going from strength to strength. A lead of 11 goals now. And they've been playing 18 minutes. 7-goal-1 for the quarter as against 1-1.
Yes. As we look at John McInerney, and he's got a slight smile up there. He's worn that chewy out, but he's got a slight smile.
Yes. You can see West in with a big chance for the first flag in 7 years. Back with umpire Hodgson in the centre of the ground. Stewart and Fitzpatrick once again do battle. The bounce favours Fitzpatrick, who knocks it straight to Mark McInerney. He's had 25 kicks at least for the game so far. These his kick up the half forward. At the back was Diggin, but he couldn't take the mark. Sock it off the ground, and Peter McInerney marks, but plays it on quickly to Sleep. Sleep has a long shot for goal. Harry Percy in the van, and marks inches in front of the West goal. Mark Trueck preparing to come on again. He's been interchanging with Rawlings, but I think... Anyway, it's back with Percy. Percy's perfect pass finds Azzopardi in the back pocket. He hasn't got much to kick to. He's going to go short to Sawtell. Sawtell passes back to Percy. Percy's at half back as he kicks the ball up to centre wing. Bowles in opposition to McInerney. Bowles has taken the free, and umpire calls play on to their advantage. Bowles kicks further afield looking for Dawson.
Missed kick.
And finds the big lanky Dawson at centre half forward. Might be a little bit too far out to score. Is his kick. It's going to drop a little bit short, faded to the right, and through for the minor score. So West did it well then to spoil it down. Centrals have kicked 1-2 for the quarter. They go to 6 goals 4. West are on 16-11, so that's a lead of 67 points. Kelly kicking in, finds Barron, and West have find their teammates loose on many occasions today. They've created the space and have run it pretty well. There's a kick and finds Trueck, who's just come on the ground.
And Trueck, far side of the ground, marks very easily. Seems to recover from his knock in the mouth from earlier on. Puts the ball over the top, and it's marked well by Mark McInerney. Mark McInerney kicks the ball out the forward flank, and it's a perfect pass, and he'll find Sleep, who's created the opportunity out there. Sleep comes right back to the full forward line. It's too far for Andrew Gardner, and it's over on the full.
Hasn't been much spite in this game, Noel, either has it? It's been played pretty good spirit.
Yeah, well, it's been too open a day to have any spite, Peter,
yes,
and they couldn't close the game up.
No, this is the day that West have been looking for, a calm day with relatively no breeze at all, although it is blowing a little bit.
That mark by the far side of the ground by Hoyle. Hoyle kicks the ball to the centre wing. Over the top will be Short. Neither gives a free away. Yes, it's paid there by umpire Hodgson. David Short up before acceptances there. As the ball's steadied down, and a lot of people here are joining in the carnival atmosphere and not worried about the football, Peter. Is that a bit of an omen by Central supporters?
Maybe they think the game's over already.
15 metre there,
It's a long way to go, Noel. Still about 40 minutes in this game to go. And that's
still time on.
The ball's been lost, I think. See Lance Hoey down in front there, Noel, just while we're waiting for the ball to come in. Glenn Summerton.
Yes, good to see them there. They're all enjoying this game. As the ball's back to, is it Ramsey?
Ramsey's kick goes a drop kick too and tries to find a teammate. Coughs balls from behind. Almost takes a mark on the second occasion. Coming through there was McLean. McLean with a dummies, a hand pass. Does it well. Brilliantly done, McLean, to McInerney. But what's going on? Is it called a throw, is it?
Ball, was it?
It's a free kick to Centrals.
Taken by Burke.
Burke? No, he's giving it back to Girdham. So Girdham, far side centre wing. Kicks the ball up to half forward. Pack there going through, and a nice mark taken there by, who's that player?
David Short.
David Short. He's played a pretty good game back there, Noel.
Yes, good move, wasn't it, putting him back
Excellent move, yes. I'll be very pleased with that. Look at that kick, Noel. It's gone the best part of 65 to 70 metres. Up to half forward, a nice mark by Dignan over the back of the pack. He hasn't got much to kick it to. Central's been pretty well held at the stage, trailing 6-4 to 16-11. Dignan's kick, oh, short, the big leap. Another free given away to Dawson.
There's nothing wrong with David Short's legs, is there, Peter?
No, he's... hasn't shown any bad signs as yet. He's made a good recovery. Well, he did train pretty well during the week. There's a kick by Dawson up to half forward. Kevin McInerney in front. Can't quite. He's been pushed in the back, and a free kick will go to that player.
He's played a good game, Kevin McInerney, on that half-back flank. Yes. Anyways, he picks up the free kick now. Has the run of Lawrence McLean, but yeah, that's the way it goes. In front it's Henwood. Superior judgment, nice, though, taken by Azzopardi. Azzopardi plays on quickly, puts his player under pressure. It's a good tap down, finds Harry Percy. Harry Percy nearly hits the umpire. Coming through, it's Coff and Girdham. Girdham's got the ball. Good tackle, Coff. Coming through, it's Kevin McInerney. A hand pass over the top puts Alan Gardner under the hammer. Comes out to McLean again. He couldn't quite get the ball. Players on it first is Mark McInerney. He has the speed to get around. Got to run out, watch out for that balloon on the ground in front of him. He kicks the ball down the ground and finds Noel Stewart with that 57-acre chest.
Oh, and West are playing with a lot of confidence and plenty of desperation, Noel. As Stewart kicks the ball further afield, should find Peter Marin. Oh, well done, Carey, as he blocks that one. Coming through there, Dignan, but we'll see a ball in on the half-forward left position. West is showing a lot of desperation, Noel.
Yes.
They want to win this game, but look at it. They're playing pretty well at the moment, leading by just over 11 goals. There's a throw in on the half-forward line. Fitzpatrick tries to get the ball down, but McInerney is that player again. Is at a feast of kicks today, picked up by Dignan, or was it Rogan? It was Rogan, but it's out of bounds again. So nearly 24 minutes have gone in this third quarter. There's the ball. Stewart grabs it out of the air, gets it over to McInerney. That's Mark McInerney. Bends it back to the forward pocket. Gardner from the back, and he's taken it, has he? Yes, he's played the mark, Noel Sharp.
Yes.
So Andy Gardner has kicked 1 goal in the game so far. Has a chance to kick 2. Or make it 2. He's only about 20 metres out, but he's on a pretty tight angle. Let's see what he does. Will he run around or will he take a set shot? Could even kick it back to Peter Marin if he wanted to.
I think he can put it through.
Yes, he's pretty confident in his ability to kick this one.
No.
But I think he's missed it. It's going over the right side of the goalpost and through for the minor score.
So that's 1 goal, 1 to Andrew Gardner.
He hasn't had many opportunities, Noel, but when he's had the opportunity, he's done pretty well.
As we enter time on in this quarter, West enjoying a very comfortable lead at this stage, over 10 goals. 10 goals, 10 to be exact. Should be pretty easy, 70 points, is it? The ball's kicked out again. Henwood in front should mark. No, he spills an easy one, loses balance, gets the ball down in the Marin direction. Marin on the left foot, hooks the ball back, but it's all Centrals and it's marked by Tiller. Tiller is playing full back now. Most improved player in Whyalla League this year. Gets the ball, or best first year player rather. The ball comes down to Centrals, they play on. No umpire Hodson says give it back to Ramsey.
Nearly 26 minutes gone now.
Ramsey goes in short and will find Balderstone. Very quiet player today. Balderstone kicks the ball with his left foot. Peter McInerney will be running in, taps the ball away from Fitzpatrick. Coming through is Big Carey, tries to bust through. Kicks the ball to the centre forward position. It's all Centrals there. Carlson over the top. 2 Centrals spoil each other. But the umpire judges that Graham Hawkins has impeded Steve Carlson. And so it'll be another free taken by Centrals. Carlson, right half forward flank. Too far out to score. Kicks the ball high in, looking for Dawson. Dawson gets the front position over the top. It's smacked away by David Short. McLean in front, puts the ball on his left foot. Could have taken more time running in. It's Azapati. He should mark the ball. He does.
He's at centre wing Azapati, and David Short playing a very constructive game back there, destroying everything from behind. There's Azapati's kick up the centre half forward, looking for Dawson, but he's being paid too much attention by the West defence. There's McInerney, the loose ball in front of the pack. Left foots it up to the half forward position. Stewart's there, goes over his head, beats a couple of players, including a player in Balderstone, but he's back on it quickly and gets a pass into the centre of the ground and finds Kane. Kane's at centre, kicks it further afield and finds Ramsey. Ramsey just forward to centre, thinking about a hand pass, but decides to go back. He's got Taylor loose out on the flank, goes to that player. Taylor's got about 10 metres in front of his opponent there. Kelly's over there on the mark now. So Taylor half forward left, goes short again to Girdham. Well fisted from behind by Koff, down to Kelly. West are doing it well. Kelly over the top of the head, looking for Andrew Koff again. Opposite number in Ramsey over the top. Well done, Andrew Koff. A hand pass to Sleep. Sleep's got the ball at centre wing. He's got plenty of time to have a bounce and kick the ball further afield to half forward, with Stewart's in front of the pack, but over the top Carey. Stewart almost took the mark on the second attempt. We'll see a ball up at half forward right with the West into attack.
Geez, 3 against 1 there too, Peter.
So 27.5 minutes gone in this quarter.
Excuse.
There's a bounce. Stewart tries to get it down. Coming through there, well done, was Alan Gardner as he back turned out of trouble. Kicks it further field to brother Andy. He's on the end of a lead. But he gets a bad bounce. Kelly backing up there well for Central. Hand passes it. I think he's going to carry it over the line for a throw, and he does. In front of the scoreboard, which reads West 16-12. Central 6-4. 28-minute mark of the third quarter. Stewart and Fitzpatrick again. Stewart gets it down, but straight to Dignan. He's on his left foot as he kicks it up to half back. Goes over the top of the player's head, beats Ramsey as well. McLean, good skills of McLean. Gets it over to Peter McInerney. He's been a very dangerous player today for West. Up to full forward, Andy Gardner the leap. Over the top, Percy. He's been a good defender for Central. Kicks it out to the far flank. Leading in the race of the ball is player in Rogan. Rogan, can he pick it up? Gets a hand pass over to Hoyle. It was a bit of a sloppy hand pass. Hoyle's in a bit of trouble. He's been hassled by a couple of West players, and that includes Brom. Brom with the hand pass to Stewart. Stewart's in trouble. Can he get out of trouble? He can't. It's pretty desperate play down that side of the ground. Eventually, Balderstone clears with a pass and finds Azapati.
And Mark Azapati gets the ball, centre wing.
Some pretty
tight
tight
players.
From
Biles. So Wallace West players here as the ball comes up in the Henwood. Dawson short over the top. Comes off short shoulder, tap forward by Sawtell, couldn't get the ball. First on it's Kevin McInerney, flicks the ball back, Sawtell on the left foot, wheels around, kicks the ball up the ground, looking for Girdham. Carlson, Hawkins comes through, gets a good handball to Cough, kicks the ball out, and we'll find Graham Farger in the centre of the ground. Farger has backup support, but steadies down the play, comes out wide and finds Chris Brahm. Brahm will dodge around, run through, make the space, and he'll kick right into the full forward line. Should have picked up a free down the ground nearly, but over the back of the pack, nearly marked by Marin, and it's handballed through for a point, and that'll be the last score for West in that quarter, as we see 16 goals. What is the score, Peter?
16-13.
16-13, West, Central 6-4.
Good quarter by West Knoll. They kicked 7-3 for the quarter, whereas Central only kicked 1-2.
Right, we'll...
There'll be free kicks, Noel. Do you want frees?
We'll get them out in the ground, Peter. We'll get Graham Farger here. Excuse me. Through the centre and catch a couple of points.
Any little weak attitude, we'll give them a little bit of hope, we'll give them a little bit of drive, and what I said to you before, they're a side of confidence, and they run on confidence. 2 or 3 quick goals will be what they'll be looking for. Not going to get them, fellas. Not getting them. Come on! Listen, the importance of putting it together again, not sitting back and saying that's good enough, because it's never ever good enough. Right, let's kick off the fucking ground. We're running. The skill level is too high for them if we keep using the ball. We keep running.
Remember how
we keep working as a unit.
Same as last quarter.
Because they're rattled, they stopped running, they've given up.
Come on,
you!
Don't wait for him to do that, fellas.
Players, let's shoot at the ball again.
Do your own thing, come on.
Leave Mark on for a while. Have a couple of knocks.
Come on, Westy!
Keep resting down there, Stewie. Quarter.
Pretty. Everyone seems.
Let Centrals get a class.
Westie's chance.
Quarter like the last bloody 3.
And that's the atmosphere out here, Peter. It's catching, isn't it?
Certainly is. As you said, we can't afford to stop now. See the signs there.
Yes, 2 or 3 signs there. I think one done by young Carpo.
Yeah, one reading skill, the other one easy. West Mighty Dragons, Westie Fried Chicken, Colonel Farger. It's not a bad banner, that one.
It's quite good.
Fellas, come on, fellas! Most of all, you players have played for that 7 years. And you owe it to your bloody selves. Come on! To drive you, keep driving you. A lot of your trainers, a lot of your supporters are stuck with you through thick and thin. Get right! Come on! We said last week that we'd win this one for the bloody club.
Well, that's it. We'll just, you heard the words of Coach Farger now. We'll come back for the start of the last quarter. Is that better? So Central will leave from the last line of defence. Play been going 30 seconds in this last quarter. Loose ball comes Alan Gardner. He's on his left foot. Finds brother Andrew. Andrew's about 35 metres out from goal. Atmosphere was pretty heavy out there at 3/4 time, wasn't it?
Yes, Peter, was. This is a good start to the quarter if they can get this one, though.
Andrew Gardner. Kick's going to fade to the right, I think. No, it's through for the minor score. So West 16-14. Central 6-4. I think the lead's pretty good now. I think it's pretty... I'll kick on from here.
Andrew Gardner 1-2 to this stage. Yes, the supporters out there around that West camp at three-quarter time, and the cheer that went up just about lifted the roof off this grandstand, didn't it, Peter?
Yep. Tiller kicks in. He's looking for player in Carey. He can't get the ball. He's been beaten by Gardner, who's kicked 5 goals today. In fact, 5-1 is Alan Gardner. He's had his accurate kicking boot on. So 16-14 to 6-4, 30 shots to 10. So it shows the dominance of the West side so far today. There's a hand pass by Stewart. It's a loose one. Picking up was Percy. Percy's been one of the better players today for Central. Braham kicks it further afield to Andrew Gardner. The bounce eludes him, and also Tiller. Backing up Willow is Dignan. Dignan shrugs off a tackle, kicks it back to the centre wing position, and Azapati marks on the chest.
Azapati, far side of the ground, marks the ball. He's had a lot of touches, especially in that third quarter. Gets the ball again, high to the centre position. Over the top, it's missed there, running through his Biles. He's got the lucky break. Can grab the ball, Sleep coming in, he hand passes over to Ramsey. Ramsey runs in towards goal. Saw a player and Andrew Coff coming for him. Girdham gets the low kick, puts the ball towards goal, straight through the centre. Good goal, Neil Girdham. He doesn't miss many, Peter.
No, it's good goal. Centrals, and the understatement, they needed that one, but it was well played, Girdham. He steadied, had a look, put it on its way for a goal. That's his second goal. So Centrals go to 7-4, West on 16-14.
The 2.5 minute mark of this final quarter in the 1983 grand final. So back at the centre again. Truax on the ball against Carlson. Truax fairly nonchalant when he goes in for this centre bounces. Umpire Hodson with the ball, puts it down. Truax in close. Steve Carlson gets the big jump and the big knock. Goes to the Dawson. Girdham can't get it. Cough underneath the bottom of the pack. A perfect hand pass to Peter McInerney. What a balk he gave, and then kicks the ball to the half-forward line. It's shepherding. Coming out, it's the big Carey, though. Carey, Setford backing him up, puts the ball between his legs, gives it towards Burke or Kane. Kane has the legs to get away, kicks the ball down the ground to half-forward. Taylor in front, takes the ball. Judge Mark in front of Kelly.
Yeah, so Central starting to run the ball to the forward lines now. Taylor gets the lead from Biles over the top of his head, and marked by David Short, who's been safe at centre back all day. So Westwood want to let Central's get a run on now, because it's still plenty of time in this game yet. Here's a kick by Short. Short goes to the informed player in McInerney. Yeah, this guy never polled a vote in the middle, will amaze me forever. And he's marked at half back. Here's his kick, goes out to the far side of the ground, looking for brother Kevin. Misses him, goes to Azapati. Well done, Azapati. Traps the ball inside the boundary line. He's running through half forward. Kicks it in the centre half forward. Sawtell misses the mark. Backed up Wills Dawson. Dawson can have a shot for goal, and I think he's put it through now for another goal. So Central's getting a bit of run on now. That's their second goal in 3-4 minutes of play.
Yes, and Peter Dawson, 2 goals, 2 to this stage. As we just said, Peter, West got to try and stop this run on. As Graham Fargo made the point at three-quarter time, these boys, Central's run on confidence, and you've just got to stop that running game, don't you?
Yes, West need a steadying goal, I think, now, Noel, even though we've only been playing for 4.5 minutes. Don't forget, Centrals have had the benefit of a week's rest. McInerney, that's Mark. He's caught holding the ball, and a free kick to Centrals. Player being Azapati. He's starting to come into the game a little bit now. He's got the ball in the centre of the ground. He goes short.
Oh, it's all
player in Hoyle. Oh, Hoyle marks at centre wing. Kicks it further afield. Player there missing the mark was number 19. Who's that player? No, 18.
Who for?
That was Kane. Ball comes back to Ramsey. Ramsey's got the ball at half forward. Shrugs the tackle. Puts the ball on its way, and I think he's kicked the one, has he? And now it's offline for a point. The Central looking a bit dangerous now. I get 8-5, West 16-14.
Yes, West probably just slowing down slightly, because that third quarter would have taken a lot out of them, Peter.
Just over 5 minutes of play. 16-14 plays 8-5. 2-1 behind the scoreline so far this quarter, as Kelly prepares to kick in. Oh, it's off the side of the boot, but it might find McInerney. No, in the front of the pack to Kane. Kane gets around a player. Has a shot for goal in long at the back, almost marked by Central, but through from behind.
And number 19, not marked in the budget, Peter. Can't quite pick up who it is.
I think it's Mark Burke.
Yes, he was supposed to wear number 2.
Yes, they made a blue there, I think.
It's a point to Burke. So the ball's going to be kicked out by Kelly again. the run supplied by Peter Marin up the centre. It's a perfect pass to Peter Marin. He misses the mark. He's grabbed without the ball. Hand passes over the top. He's pushed it all over the place, but Andrew Koff backs up well, puts the ball out short in front of Peter Henwood. Henwood on the left foot, brings the ball up the ground. A fine touch, and we'll see a boundary throw in between centre wing and centre half forward for West, far side of the ground.
Just capping the free kicks for the last quarter, 11-5 Central's way. So that's 29-18.
So we're 6 1/4 minute mark of this final quarter. Stewart takes the ball out the air, gets the ball on his left foot. Percy leads in the race for the ball. Coming through, it's West player at the bottom of the pack. Who was that? Peter Marin. The ball's taken out and picked
Peter
up.
Marin remonstrating the umpire. That won't do any good, son.
Hasn't picked any up today, has he?
Umpire Hodgson bounces the ball. Carlson. What's going on? A free kick to West. So it's their first free for the quarter. And he'll receive that, Lawrence McLean, I think. Approaching the 7-minute mark of the last quarter. West leading 16-14 to 8-6. It's a lead of 8 goals, 8. Here's a kick by McLean. Up to the forward pocket. Andrew Garner, the big leap. Tiller's there for Centrals. Gets the ball on the boot, kicks it a half back, and finds Hoyle. Hoyle at centre half back. Kicks it out wide to Biles over the top. Koff intercepts brilliantly. Hand passes to Mark McInerney. Mark McInerney can steady, kick it in long into the Peter Marin direction, and it's spilled over the back through for a behind. So promising attack there by West. Well, they're just offline, and that's a rush behind, is it not?
Yes. No, it was a point to Mark McInerney.
Mark McInerney. He's kicked 1 goal 2.
Tiller kicks out far side of the ground. Henwood in front, can't mark the ball. Ball comes down to McLean, can't quite trap the ball. Kicks the ball off the ground, it comes out again to McLean, puts on his left foot, hooks the ball back, but it's all Centrals. Bounces badly for them, comes out. No, he's picked up well there. Hand passed out to Carey. Carey gets caught by one person, goes for the sanctitude of the boundary line, and it's Sleep versus Kane rather.
Now that was defensive play by Carey, no, wasn't it?
Yes, he should have gone straight down the centre, Peter. With this far behind, they've only one way to go.
That's correct. That's wasting time. West would be pretty pleased with that effort by Carey. Stewart in opposition to Carlson. Tackle applied by Sleep to Burke was called play on, or was it Kane? Peter McInerney. The low hand pass to Marin. Marin goes this way, that way. Gets onto his left foot, onto his right foot, looking for Stewart. Stewart's running on courage at the moment. He's got the ball at centre half forward. He'll need some support. Falls to ground, and we'll see a ball up between centre and centre half forward. Stewie's battled his stomach out again today for West. It looks pretty tight at the stage now. There's the bounce down. Stewart taps it down, but Azzopardi's got the ball now. Azzopardi's coming in at this last quarter. Henwood is equal to the occasion, gets onto his left foot, kicks it up to half forward. McLean has got a few metres in front of Percy, and McLean marks on the chest at half forward left. He's got player running down the ground, and McInerney. McInerney can mark, go on with the business, and put it through for a goal. He has, Noel, has he?
One.
A goal to Mark McInerney.
Yes.
Tremendous play, and that's a steadying goal for West, Noel.
Yes, 2 goal 2 now to Mark McInerney, and Peter Henwood supplying a little bit of drive from that centre half forward position, getting the ball out to Lawrence McLean, and Lawrence has got the legs on Harry Percy. Harry Percy's played a great game today for a bloke of his age. But
yes, he's been one of their better players today, no?
Yes, he's backed his judgment a lot, and the ball's gone his way. But that's the name of a good player.
And West needed that goal, didn't they? No, because Central was starting to look a little bit dangerous, but West have persisted. And what a wonderful game Mark McInerney's played.
Yeah, so we see Truax on the ball. I would say he'd have to stay on rucking now because I don't think Stewart can ruck.
I'd give Noel a bit of a rest. He's earned it for sure. Back in the centre, Truax knocks it down, but straight to Sawtell. His wobbly kick up the half forward in the short Dawson direction. Spills out the back of the pack to Biles. Wheels onto that left foot of his. Kicks it up to the half forward line. Kelly. Over the top of Kelly, and a mark taken by Balderstone. He's well within kicking range, about 35 to 40 metres out.
Hadn't got a score to date.
Kicked 2 in the second semi-final in a few minutes, didn't he? Kick by Balderstone is hit the post. So Balderstone kicks his first score for the day, and that's a poster. So 17-15 plays 8-7. We've been playing how many minutes, Noel? 10.5 minutes almost in the last quarter. Have Westies got enough in reserve?
Well, I would think so, Peter. It'd be a crime.
It'll be daylight robbery if we got away with this one. There's a kick.
Be Ronald Biggs, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Player ducking his head was Truax. Knocking it further afield was to Andrew Koff, was Hawken. Coming up the pack was Ramsey through strength. Ramsey short pass looking for Hoyle. Was it bounced in front of him? It did, according to the umpire. Stolen by Mark McInerney. He can feed a hand pass, but no, dummies around. He's got plenty of pace to get out of trouble. Ooh, gets into trouble, but kicks it out wide to the safety of the boundary line, and it's out of play. So he got in a bit of trouble there, Noel.
Yes, but he didn't lose the ball, Peter. He kept possession of it, and
had no support
in the
either,
end went
really.
for the boundary line.
There's a throw in on the half-forward flank with Sentinels into attack. Carlson's bustled out of it by Truax, and a free kick to Carlson. He's at half-forward left. Kick by Carlson, not a bad one too. Up to the almost a full forward position. Central in front, Dawson.
Yep,
he's been paid the mark. And Peter Dawson on a bit of an angle, but well within kicking range, about 35 metres out, has a chance to kick a goal. He's kicked 2 so far in the game today. So Dawson looking for Central's 9th goal. There's a shot.
Good
it's
shot.
bending back nicely. So Central's a 9-7, West 17-15. We've been playing 11.5 minutes in this final quarter.
Yes, and Peter Dawson got 3 goals too, so he's been a fairly good contributor, although he hasn't been as dynamic as he has been in the last 2 games against West. So Stewart back on the ball again for West. McLean. Peter Henwood to make up that rucking and centre players for West. For Centrals with Steve Carson, who's rucked continuously for this last quarter. Sawtell and Taylor, with I think Hoyle's playing in the centre, or maybe Sawtell is, as Westies chant from the background. Stewart gets the ball down to McLean. McLean's forced out of off the ball. It's taken away there by who's that player there?
It's Chris Brown.
In a bear hug. Chris Brown, yes. Someone loves him from Centrals. As umpire Steve Pringle from the Adelaide panel puts the ball up again. Stewart again gets the ball, follows it up, throws the ball away, dodges through, runs through the forward line, puts a left footer, and he'll find Peter McInerney centre half forward. What more could you say?
That was magic play by Noel Stewart. Absolutely done it. Beat about 3 opponents on his own.
Peter McInerney
goes out wide to sleep. Sleep gathers the ball, a hand passes in front of him. He's got support from Gardner, but coming through, Dignan using the body. Body's over the ball, and we'll see a ball up half forward right with West into attack. Well, that was tremendous play by Noel Stewart. He beat about 3 opponents then, didn't he?
And you can hear that crescendo building up on Westie's hill there, Peter.
Yes, so really in fine voice at the moment. So umpire Hodgson to bounce the ball to half forward right. Truax in opposition to Carey goes for the tap. Ball comes to the ground. Either side can get a decisive tap away, and we'll see another ball up in the same position. So we've had 13.5 minutes of elapsed in this final quarter, and we see West leading very comfortably at this stage. Truax tap down. Stewart again. Hand passes to Sepford's been blocked by Sawtell. Sawtell a high kick to centre wing, where we've got Andrew Coff and Gurdon will do battle. Out the back to McInerney. He roved that well to McInerney. Puts it on his boot. Kick number 30. Oh, Sepford, a wonderful one at a mark, and he's taken it at half forward right. There's a short pass going there to Henwood, and Henwood marks it centre half forward. So all the moves have been made by the selectors at the start of the game. Noel certainly paid off, and this has been one of them.
Yes,
Fred Henwood's played pretty handily up there. There's a kick by Henwood. It's going to drop short. Andrew Gardner in front of the pack. Can't take the mark. Off hands to Lawrence McLean. Left foot snap for goal, but he's missed. So West register behind through Lawrence McLean. He's kicked 3-1 for the game so far. So West move on to 17-16. Central's a 9-7. There's a kick out. Not a bad one too. We'll just about find Ramsey. If he spills a mark as a party for Central, just backward of centre. Here's his kick up to centre half forward, looking for Dawson. Shorts in opposition. Over the back is Hawken. Hawken's running back on it now, but he's going to be outpaced there by opponent in Balderstone. Balderstone hand passes to Biles. Biles on that lethal left foot, lines up the goals. It's going to fall short. Central's in front, can't take the mark. Farga defending superbly. Conceiza behind of the Central side. So Central's now go to 9 goals, 8. West 17-16. So a lead of 56 points now.
And 15-minute mark of this final term. 15 minutes to go to the 1983 grand final in the premiership. Poor kick out. Good play by Farga. Gets it back to Kelly. Kelly dodges once. He's put himself under the hammer. Gets the ball up the ground though. And in front it's Kane, and Kane marks. So West fiddling around a little bit. Got to try and get that ball out of that last line of defence. Kane doesn't know which way to go in the end. Puts the ball right back into that full forward line. All the high flyers there over the top. It's a big mark to Dawson again, is it? It's got to be a Central mark.
He's dangerous, isn't he? He's got metres on his opponents down there.
So Peter Dawson, especially in the last quarter, he's got the big hands, doesn't have to jump far, everyone else has got to jump up to him. 3 goals, 2 to Peter Dawson at this stage. Runs in for another one. I think it's pretty accurate from here. So it's 4 goals, 2 to Peter Dawson.
It's Peter Seaford coming on now.
Yeah, sees good game by Chris Brahm. Fantastic player Chris has been for Whyalla football over the years. Played all his football for Waroona Bay and then came across to Westies, and he'd love to be playing in this premiership team.
Yes, so too Grant Sleep, Noel. It's 2 recruits from the baby sides of the competition, and no doubt they'll be really wrapping this win, as it looks likely to be. 17-16 to 10-8, so a lead of 7 goals 8, 50-point lead to West.
Yes, this clock slowly ticks and ticks and ticks away as the crescendo builds up and builds up on Westies Hill. They're singing the Westies song, etc. over there.
Centrals have kicked 4-4 for the quarter, Noel. West have kicked 1-3, so Centrals haven't given up. Back in the centre, Carlson and Stewart. Carlson the big thump, but McInerney intercepting, as is Marin. Marin there with the boot up to centre half forward. Gardner in front. Can't take the mark. McInerney read it well off hands. He'll get a hand pass to Setford. Setford can line him up from about 30 metres out, but his kick is offline and through for the minor score.
So it's a
so
first
West
point.
a little bit offline this quarter. That's 1-4. And Setford, is that his first behind?
2-1.
2-1 is to Kenny Setford. Tiller to kick in. Tiller's kick, lovely kick too. Spiral punt, almost to the centre of the ground. Carlson in front, but they're chipping in from the side was Ramsey. Hand passes quickly to Sawtell. He runs into Mark McInerney. Stewart blocks the ball, but a free kick going to the central player there in Sawtell. So that was well done by Stewart and McInerney then, nullifying that flowing passage of play by Central. There's Sawtell's kick up the half forward. Who's there? Short trying to destroy Dawson, but he's too tall, and Dawson has yet again taken another mark. I'd say he'd be within range now. He's kicked 4 goals already in this game. There's Dawson. Chance to make it 5, and that'll mean both centre half forwards have kicked 5 apiece if he's successful.
He's given it a good show, hasn't he?
I think he's successful. No, he's missed. Offline and through for the minor score. So Central's 4-5 for the quarter. West have kicked 1-4.
So West on that last line of defence again. Farger comes out very wide at lead of Peter Marin. Peter Marin marks. Put down after, no, he wasn't put down by Balderstone, but takes that mark, steadies down play. Every second's valuable for West. So lead's given by Sleep. The ball's kicked up very close to the boundary line. Setford, Ramsey, Kane gets the ball, goes across the boundary line, says the boundary umpire, and it'll be thrown in. So we see left forward flank for Centrals, looking a very tired lot at this stage, although they've shown a great comeback in this quarter, kicking those 4 goals, is it Peter?
Yes, no.
The ball's put in now, Carlson in the box seat, taps it over the back. Mark McInerney's got to sweep it up. The ball's missed there by Centrals. Mark Mack gets the ball, puts a short pass in, and will find Peter Hemwood steady the play down centre wing.
Yes, Peter Hemwood between centre wing and half back. He's got the ball. There's a play. Kicks it up to centre wing. Seaford in front. He's the new player on. I think he got a free kick too now.
No, it's Carey's.
Carey's, is it? I didn't see that one. That was I was watching Peter Seaford. Carey got a bit of a nudge there. So Carey at centre wing.
Is that Mummy I can hear from the hill?
Yes, there's a kick by Carey up to half forward. Dawson's put out of the road. Stewart almost takes a mark. Back on it again. Hand pass to Marin is good. Marin with a short chipping left pass to Sleep is also good. And he marks at centre wing. Taking plenty of time. He knows he's got this game wrapped up. West enjoying a lead of 7 goals 8. 50-point lead to West. And we've been playing for 19 minutes in this final quarter. Grant Sleep, there's a kick up to half forward. Trueck in opposition to Carey. Chipping from the side is Dignan, and he gets a high tackle and a free kick. So Dignan at between centre wing and half back should put Centrals slightly into attack. There's a kick up to half forward. Stewart in opposition to Dawson, but Dawson drifting down from the half forward position has taken another mark between centre wing and half forward left. Got Peter Dawson, kicker of 4 goals in the game so far, up to full forward. Fargo will destroy from behind, but Carlson too strong in front and takes a nice overhead grab.
So we see the camera directly behind Steve Carlson.
Carlson has kicked, he's kicked 1 goal now, so there's a chance to kick his second.
1 goal from a free right in front in the second quarter, I think, was it?
Kick from Carlson's going to float through, was it? No, I think it might have been touched. Pretty tight looking kick there from Carlson. It was touched on the line by Hawken. So Gary Kelly to put West back into the fray again. 17-17 to West. 10 goals, 10 to Central. Kelly to kick in. Will favour the grandstand side. There's a kick by Kelly, not a bad kick too. Stewart's in opposition to Dawson and Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick almost takes the mark. The crumbs come to Burke. Burke's chipping a little pass over to Girdham. He's going to be confronted there by Henwood. But takes the mark. Is he given the mark now?
Yes, Girdham's got the ball now, puts the ball into the centre forward line. Balderstone gives the lead. It's a good lead too, and a perfect pass from Girdham. And we see Steve Balderstone lining up. He's only got 1 point to this stage. Missed a golden opportunity, or I should say, earlier in this quarter. Running in now, puts the ball high on the foot. He's gone across to the right-hand side. Has it come back enough? Yes, it has. It's the first goal to Steve Balderstone, 1-1. It takes Centrals to 11-10, West 17-17, as we're at the 21-minute mark of this final quarter, Peter. And I think it's home and hose for Westies at this stage.
Yes, I don't think the Centrals haven't got their run in the legs or the system in their play at the moment to get back into this game. Plus they're running out of time as well, Noel. So it looks like Premiership 83 will be the West Whyalla side. And they've earned it too. They've done the hard way. They've had to come back and play 3 finals. 17-17 to 11-10, and we've been playing for 21.5 minutes in this final quarter. Fitzpatrick and Stewart. Fitzpatrick the knock. Comes to Burke. Burke gets a right-footed kick up to half forward. Short in front on this occasion of Dawson. Comes off hands to Biles. Biles on the right foot, looking for Girdham, but over the back, a nice mark taken there by Koff. And he's held Girdham today, Noel. Girdham's only kicked 2 goals, but he's played pretty well. There's a kick out wide to Sleep. Sleep's won his wing all day. Sleep goes to the safety of the boundary line. It's just keeping in play. Coming through Kane. The elbow coming in there from Kelly was dangerous play. Kane gathers in though, kicks it up to lead there of Girdham, but so the top of his head to Farger. Farger the hand pass to Koff. Koff set upon, but gets a little kick away, but it's marked by Ramsey to half forward left.
Yes, and Brian Ramsey steadies down play on the half forward flank. Get it right in that goal square. Dawson's in there. Puts that ball right up into the line. There's all big flyers there. The ball was a lot of infringement there, and I think it'll be a free kick taken by Balderstone. So Balderstone, as we said, 1 goal, 1 to this stage. Central's kicked 5 goals, 6 this quarter, is it, Peter?
6-6 now.
6-6 now, as Balderstone got that one from a free in front. And West have slowed down as we're 22 3/4 minutes into this final quarter.
Still lead by, what, 6 goal now?
Yes.
6 goal, 37 points. So we've got about 2 minutes of play plus time on to go. Yes, clock coming up now to the 23-minute mark, so I'd say it'll be about 6 minutes of play left now. They're back in the centre with umpire Hodgson. As we said, about 6 minutes remaining in this game. 17-17 to 12-10. Central's coming back strong in this quarter with 6 goals, 6 to West 1-4. There's the bounce. Favours Fitzpatrick. Play there is coming through. There is Burke. Burke kicks it out wide to the centre wing to Azzopardi. Azzopardi trying to spoil from behind. Picked up by Henwood. Henwood's running around looking for some support. He's got it from Seaford. Seaford's got fresh legs. He's only come on this last quarter. Kicks it out wide to McLean. McLean keeping the ball in front of him in opposition to Percy. Chips a short pass further field to Marin. Marin's got the run at the half forward line. There's his kick into the full forward area. Carries in front of Gardner. But over the top, Gardner. What a mark, Noel Sharp. What a mark right over the top of Carey.
Good mark. Good mark there.
He didn't have a hope then. He was caught behind, but flung himself in the air and took an amazing mark. So Gardner the chance to kick his 6th goal now.
Isn't he? He's played the game that all Westies hoped he'd play today, Peter.
Magnificent stuff. Finish it off, boy. I think he has. He's put it through for goal number 6, and that puts a nail in the coffin, Noel Sharp.
Yes, that's the goal that Westies needed, Peter. Give them that little bit of a lift. They were a bit flat after that phenomenal 3rd quarter.
Goal number 6 to go, and in fact he's kicked 6 goals, 1, Noel, so it's a fantastic performance from a centre half forward.
Very accurate.
So West kicked their 2nd for the quarter. Free kicks for the quarter, 6-1 in Central's favour.
They're back at the centre with umpire Hodgson again. It's the Lionhearted Stewart, Fitzpatrick. Ball's tapped out by Fitzpatrick to Hoyle. Hoyle on the left foot, comes out wide. Girdham and Koff. Girdham can't quite get there. Koff's got the body. Pushed out by Girdham. Over the top of the pack with Sleep. Girdham gets the hand pass down to Ramsey. Ramsey's caught, breaks a tackle well, puts a foot pass out and finds Mark Burke centre half forward.
It's just time on to go in this game, Noel. 25-minute mark of the last quarter.
So Mark Burke centre half forward. He's put a lot of life into Central since he came on. Kicks the ball right to the full forward line. I think he's put it through for a goal.
He has.
Yes, Mark Burke's first goal. He's got 1 goal, 1 at this stage.
He's been a pretty handy player since he come on too, Noel's Burke.
He supplied a lot of run in the 2nd semi-final against West, Peter, when he came onto the ground. Ran the ball up against the wind in that 3rd Was it third quarter?
Yeah, so 18-17 to 13-10. That's a lead of 5-7, which is 37 points, Noel Sharp. Back to 6-1 lead to West, as we've been playing almost 25 and a half minutes we've been playing in the last quarter. Stewart's bundled out of it. Peter McInerney has been a little bit quiet this quarter. Burke again getting the ball out of the centre for Central. Kicks it out to the far side of the ground where Balderstone and Hawken do battle. And Balderstone marks the ball. Played on, and I thought he might have dropped the ball, but gets a hand pass to Girdham. Andrew Coff's back there for West, keeping the ball in front of him, and the football of last week runs the ball over line for throw in.
Yes, and Andrew Coff has lifted his performance against Centrals
1 minute
in the last
time
3 games. So we're having the big countdown in the grandstand here.
Throwing in the forward pocket. Stewart in opposition to Carlson. Carlson trying to grab the ball out of the air. Players going in very hard. Both teams very tight at this stage of the game. Oh, Carlson coming out with a bit of a jolt there. Oops, Peter Marin I think give him one. There's a brawl. We have a brawl in the final. Barger exchanging punches. Have you got that, cameraman? He's certainly on the ball. And it's taken a long time coming now, hasn't it? A few fisticuffs.
Yeah, I don't think Steve Carlson was very happy there.
Peter Marin, I think he put one on Steve Carlson. Anyway, it's a free kick to Central, is it?
Yes,
Ronnie Taylor.
for legging, I think.
So Taylor's got a chance from about 30 metres out. Pretty tight angle. The kick's pretty good. And it's another goal to Centrals. So they're not giving up in this game, Noel. They've kicked 8 goals for the quarter.
Yeah, Ron Taylor's got two goals today. And Peter, in difference to most of his games in the past few weeks, he kicked both of those from frees given in front of goal, whereas the other ones he's picked up running through the half-forward line or loose. So the back pocket players and the resting Rovers have given, really done a good job, haven't they, on the Central's little men today?
Certainly have. So that's a lead of 31 points lead. So a lead of 5 goals, Noel Sharp.
Right, back at the centre again.
Which is a lead at quarter time, by the way.
We've got Trueck, Fitzpatrick again. Fitzpatrick's been a good ruckman. Fitzpatrick gets it over the back. It comes to Mark McInerney. He can't get the ball out. It's taken by Burke again. He's tackled this time. He's got to be caught holding the ball, but not paid by the umpire. So we're back at just inside the square. The ball's put up again. Trueck, Fitzpatrick. Trueck uses the arm. Peter McInerney over the top of the ball, uses the experience, puts his body there. Forces another ball up as we've played 27, nearly 28 minutes in this quarter.
I'd say about a minute to go now. Although we've had 10 goals for the quarter, so there
ball
could be a
up
bit
again.
more.
Trueck, Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick gets a good thump out. Coming through, it's Coff again. Gets rid of his player and Mark McInerney as well. Backed up there, gets the ball towards the boundary line again. It's Sleep. Sleep's got the legs to not quite run there. Mark McInerney coming through. It's the fresh legs of Burke again. Andrew Coff follows him up well. It's got to be holding the ball this time. No, it's not paid. And it's marked by that man again, Neil Girdham.
3.5 minutes of time on now.
Yes, Neil Girdham, as we said, held very well. 2 goals.
West leading by 5-1.
Girdham lines up, looks pretty accurate off the boot.
4-1 now. So Centrals coming home with a wet sail, have kicked 9 goals in this last quarter, Noel Sharp, and Girdham kicks his 3rd. I'd say there'll be another minute of play now. We've come up to the 29-minute mark of the last quarter, because we've seen 12 goals being kicked, 11 goals for the quarter. 9 to Central and 2 to
back
West.
at the centre again, and West got to try and run this game out, get possession of the ball, hold it. Supporters ready to jump the fence all over the ground. Down to Trueck again, gets a thump forward, it's taken by Burke, gets the ball out, it's taken away by Biles, gets the ball on his right foot, kicks it down, and Seaford puts the big chest out and wraps his arms around it and takes a steadying mark there on centre wing. Peter Seaford plays keepies off and gives it to Peter McInerney. Peter McInerney, his experience in the first 3 quarters of this game was something phenomenal, Peter. And since coming back to this club, it's been inspirational stuff by Peter McInerney, and it's great to see players that come up through Westies Colts are so good as stars to come back and finish their league or their careers with the club they started with.
Yes, he's certainly given West plenty of bite around the pack. Here's a kick out wide by Mark McInerney, finds Lawrence McLean. He's marked at half forward left. Someone trying to emulate a siren there now. Been playing for 30 minutes in this last quarter, but there still might be a little bit more because we've had, as we said, 11 goals kicked. McLean. He's about 15 metres out from goal. Taking plenty of time as well he might. The 1983 grand finals well in their grasp. Kicks into the man on the mark. That was Percy. Coming through there, Peter McInerney. Grabs Ramsey. McLean's back on it again. Dodges this way, that way. Hand pass to Stewart. Stewart a short pass to Henwood. And Edwards says, thanks very much. I'll have a shot from goal from 30 metres out.
Yes, Lawrence McLean trying to make every minute count.
30 and a half minutes, Noel. Surely there can't be much more time to go. Peter Hemwood. It's been 7 years drought for Westies. Hemwood shot for goal. He kicks it high. Is it
It's pushing the back.
Andrew Gardner in front, but over the top of mark taken by Tiller. 18-17 to 15-10. West lead by 20, let me see, 3 goals, 7, 25 points. Azapati marks at half back. Hand passes over to Biles. Biles with a hand pass to Sawtell. Sawtell bumps a player off the ball. Players going in hard. They were very tired. It's been a pretty good game. Kicks up to the centre of the ground where Koff comes through. Andrew Koff kicks it out wide and finds a player on the far side of the ground, Kevin McInerney.
Kevin McInerney steadies the ball down, puts the ball back in. It's all Westies there as Noel Stewart comes in and marks the ball. Noel Stewart at centre half forward. Steadies the play down.
31.5 minutes of play, Noel.
It's a long quarter, Peter, 31.5 minutes. Noel Stewart plays keepings off, gives it out to Peter McInerney. The poor bloke can hardly run. Can he get to the ball first? In opposition to Azapati, no. The ball's across the boundary line. And there it is. 1983 Premiers, West Whyalla Football Club have won it. Aren't they happy?
Look at the kill. Look at the boys over the hill running out. Oh, fantastic result there for the club, Noel.
Oh, really good stuff, Peter, as we see them run on the ground, and we'll swing around. Can we get Graham Farger if we can, Steve, be up there in the centre? Graham Farger with Ali Barber.
Yep.
All the players coming there, all those green and gold colours. It's fantastic to see a bit of premiership come back to Westies again. Poor Centrals have had a bad day. The whole town was barracking against them in the seconds, and the whole town, I think, was against them again in this league, Peter. But what a win it is for Westies. They weren't given much of a chance at the start of the season, and they've finished it up with a blaze of glory.
No, the drought has ended.
Exactly. And I think a lot of that drought's got to do with the good old farmer from down at Rudale too, Peter.
They'll be drinking some drought tonight, or that should be draft, I should say. And there's the boys out in the front. I think they come up the grandstand now, don't they? So we could probably get a bit of a shot of them.
In the grandstand, and there's John McInerney, the first one up in the grandstand to shake Graham Farger's hand, and aren't they happy looking like mob of boys?
Certainly aren't. I think his voice would be gone. I reckon he's been shouting out all day.
Yeah, and I think Harry Hawkins, president of the Whyalla Football League, had really loved to have this honour of giving that premiership shield to Graham Farger.
Yes, Peter Merrin there with a bottle of champagne, Graham Farger with a can of beer. They're the boys. And what a wonderful sight, Noel Sharp. 7 years has taken them.
Yes, isn't it great? And as you can see, all the Westies that happy. Just the atmosphere lends itself to excitement, doesn't it?
A few cans being thrown around there.
Very, very happy up there, those boys, and so they should be.
Yes, and it must be a great feeling for younger players on the side. And also, what about the recruits? Rawlings is his first flag, I would say.
Yes, Sleep and Braham.
Chris Braham, yeah, the 3 new players.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think you got your money's worth today. I think Central realise now that you've got to play football and
I never played any.
They've really gone on well in the last quarter. And I would now like to present the shield to Graham Farger. The old voice is a bit rusty, but been 7 long years for West.
Central's made a double loss.
We all knew that was a drought. And today, it had to be today, as we all know, that no one knows the future, and Wesley's might play in another final for another 5 years. But after coming back, I could be a part of this win, but it belongs to these fellas. A lot of those players here have been here for 7 years and without best. The Central's commiserations out there, fellas. I know the losing feeling, but you played it pretty well and your season was good. And South West was there. I believe we were the best guys. They're like the Channel, the minor premiers, and I honestly believe we could do it today. And for the umpires, full mark. Thought it was a pretty good performance today. And generally, let's live it up, Westies, eh?
With us, we've got Glenn Summit.
The man!
What did you think of the game, Glenn?
Oh, I thought it was bloody fantastic.
Yeah, you couldn't say any more.
As he said, 7 years, long time between drinks, but today was the day. I'm glad I come.
And we'll have some drinks tonight, Glenn.
Obviously, yes. I'm just looking for someone to do me milk round down in Port Lincoln for the next week.
Well, see Anne Marin, she usually does.
I might have to ring up my wife, Anne.
Right, that's Glenn Summit, and he's played in lots of Westies premierships teams. Peter, the boys are going to do a lap of honour and then we'll catch them in the rooms, I suppose.
Right, now just recapping the free kicks, 36-19 Central's way.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? 36-19. Righto, we'll just break back and now go inside the... Does that look... You're right? Tell me when you're on.
I'm on now.
Does that look like a bloke that's played 6 or 7 quarters of football in only 4? John McInerney, he's a very hard taskmaster with Westies. He didn't even smile until after the grand final siren had blown for that last time. So when we go into the rooms and we'll catch some of the players and...
Congratulations, mate.
Thanks. Really good feeling. Certainly.
Great effort, mate. 6 goals from centre half forward. You must be really pleased.
Yeah, it was a team game, and I'm glad I did it for the side, for the club Westies.
Well done, mate. Terrific. Just move over here a bit. Trying to find a different role today.
Yeah, it was different.
Few surprises, David Short, the centre half back, but you must have been pretty pleased with your game as well.
Yeah, Shorty went back to centre half back for a purpose, and he played it really well. That was to cut Dawson out of the game, and I thought he did it very well.
Must have been pleased with a good start. We kicked 5 goals in the first quarter, which set up the play for the game.
Yeah, we all knew that if we could do that, we were right. No way.
Congratulations, Peter.
know you're very happy, but remember it's the players as well, and all I can... My voice is gone, mate, and all I can say is that I'm elated for the club. It took us 7 bloody years, and naturally I didn't feel it so much because I was away, but I know there's a lot of players that were down and out because of that. It was a credit to our committees that got off their bums and done a bit of work this year and give us a side, and the youth we developed in the 3 years was good. You could see the type of player that played out there today. There was a lot of skill level with the younger player, and I think that got us home. We had a bad quarter, but there was no way we were going to lose it, and so I suppose we did slacken off a little bit in the last quarter. But the next 2 days naturally is going to be with the players, and the old supporters can celebrate as well, but look after the old player because he's put a lot into this year. I thank those generous fellas that put into our club and give them something to have a look at later on tonight, and our club for putting on the show. We'll celebrate, one thing Westies always knew, we always knew how to lose, which was a little bit unfortunate. We probably lost too well in the years gone by, in those 3 years, but by Christ, we always know how to win.
With yourself?
I'm pretty pleased with the team, not yet myself.
Where do you think we set up the win in the first quarter?
In the third quarter when we kicked all those goals. The game was over, they knew it and we knew it, and that was it.
Of course, winning the toss in the first before the game was pretty handy as well, wasn't it?
About time we won it, toss.
Yeah, I reckon.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, congratulations, Lawrence. Let's have a good celebrate tonight.
Thank you very much.
I set him up a couple of goals. Well, we've got Kevin McInerney with us now. Kevin, the halfback flanker for Westies, you must be pretty pleased with today's effort.
Well, it's been a long time between drinks, and I'm very happy about the win today. Who knows, it could be the last one, but it was a really good effort by the boys. We stopped a bit in the last quarter, which is probably a bit to be expected with going into the last quarter with a 10-goal lead, but you know, we still hung on by 4 or 5 in the finish, so I think everyone's pretty happy. It's good for the club, good for the players, good for the supporters.
Yeah, the half-back line went particularly well today too, didn't they? It was a bit of a surprise to see David Short at centre half-back, but he did the job.
It was a good move. He kept the big fella pretty quiet for 3 quarters. He got on top in the last quarter when the whole team, Central, seemed to lift a little bit because we'd sort of relaxed a bit. I don't think we, it's just, it wasn't lack of fitness or anything like that. I think we just rested on the lead that we had. But I think it wasn't just the half-back line, it was the centre line, every line. I don't think we had a passenger today. It was a mighty team effort all around the ground. Congratulations, Kevin. We'll let you go and celebrate. Thanks a lot. He's got much voice left, but Graham, but congratulations on behalf of the club. A mighty effort today by all concerned.
Yeah, it was good. First 3 quarters, I think we lapsed a little bit, but I think we had the game sewn up by then, Peter.
Yeah, winning the toss in the first quarter must have been a bit of a thrill too, I think.
Bit of a thrill. I think I lost sleep over that one. Yeah, it was a good one to win, and we kicked away a little bit.
You must have been pleased with Alan Gardner's performance, 6 goals from centre half forward.
Yeah, Gard surprised me today. I didn't think he'd play that well. He moved around good. It was a bloody good effort, and so Laurie must have kicked a few, did he?
Yeah, 2 or 3.
3, yeah.
What about the David Short move to centre half back? That paid off as well.
Yeah, we kept that under the covers. I don't know if you heard about it, but we had to hold the height there. Admittedly, Dawson got away in the last quarter a little bit, but other than that...
They held him for 3 quarters. Yeah. Well, congratulations, Graham. We'll let you go and celebrate. Thanks. Well, with me I have David Short, who played the centre half back position today. David, when did you know you'd be playing centre half back?
Fritz mentioned it Wednesday night.
Wednesday night at training. And how did your leg pull up? You didn't show many bad signs today with your leg. You must have been pretty pleased.
Yeah, well, it's all right now.
Yeah. Of course, 7 years is a long time. Did you play in the last premiership team in '76?
Yeah.
It was a great effort. Winning the toss, of course, we mentioned that before, was a pretty good start, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, bloody. You know, we won the toss last week and got away to a start, and won it again today and got away to a start, and probably we never looked back after that. So that was pretty important, I'd say.
Right, thanks very much, Dave, for talking to us. We'll see you pretty pleased.
Absolutely enraptured by it. A bit of a tear in the eye, and you know, just so pleased for Fritz, especially. He's sort of worked towards this for a lot of years, going to Lincoln, and that was all part of his plan to come back and take us top. And for everyone in the club, the trainers and the players, Peter Mack coming back. With Peter Mack coming back, it wouldn't have been possible without Peter, that is for sure. And just an absolutely great team effort. This is the highlight of my career without any doubt. And there's a bit of a tear in my eye as we came off the oval.
Well done, mate. Yeah. You capped off a great year. Congratulations, Noel. Really, the club today.
Well, it was bloody fantastic. It's about time, too.
It's surprising you've got a little bit of voice left. Surprising you've got a bit of voice left. You're working pretty hard today.
No, I don't usually say much, as a rule. No, it's a fantastic game. It was our turn, and it just had to happen, didn't it?
Where do you see Westie set up the ascendancy? Is it all over the ground, or in the forward area, or in the centre, or where?
Oh, I think their running play done the trick. They run and some of the marks at young Gardner took it half forward, and very telling. He's a bloody ripper too.
Must have been pretty pleased with Peter and Mark's performances. Of course, Kevin. I think Mark
and Kevin, bloody magnificent.
I think Mark picked up over 30 kicks for the game.
That's twice as many as I used to get. I'm a bit jealous.
Thanks very much, Mac.
Thank you. It was a good team effort, I think. That's what
it certainly was. Yeah. We started off pretty well, winning the toss and kicking 5 goals, and held them pretty well in the second quarter.
Yes, I'll agree with that. I'm just still letting it sink in. I don't quite believe it yet. It's great, isn't it? I just can't believe that we've won it yet. It's just we just hope so much for it that you know, for everybody that's here, I think it's fantastic. Yes.
When are you going back to Adelaide?
Oh, I managed to get tomorrow off.
You got tomorrow off, have you? We'll no doubt see you down the club tomorrow then.
I'll be down there.
Yep. Thanks very much, Peter. All right, and of course, Neil Rawlings, you guys must be pretty pleased coming over to a new club in West and getting a premiership.
Oh, for sure. It's hard to be as elated as everyone else, but I think it'll settle in a bit later on, for sure.
Yeah, thanks, Grant. Congratulations, Neil. You must be pleased, your first season with the club.
Yeah, more than pleased, that's for sure. It's just nice to be a part of the unit out there, and to be involved just in general with Westies. It's really good.
You must have been pretty pleased with the winning the toss, as we said before to most of the people interviewed. Winning the toss was pretty important today too, and we went on with the job in the first quarter and kicked 5 goals, 7 I think it was.
No, that's what we wanted, for sure. The last 3 times we played them, they'd kicked 7, 8 in the first. Everybody knew that. We won a bloke in town, didn't know it. And we got the score on the board, and we went on with it from there. We knew we'd go on with it. We could always get back into the game when they'd kick 7 or 8. But by the time we did, we'd used up that much energy in the third quarter that we'd run out of legs halfway through the last, get within 10 points or whatever, and then, you know, our runners ran out of legs.
David Short's performance, the centre half back?
Great, yeah, brilliant effort. Last quarter, fair enough, Smokey got in there, but, you know, she was all over by then.
Neil, how many games did you play for Inner Bay before coming over to Westies?
I've had a year and a half with the Bays. I think it was about probably 20, 25 games or thereabouts, but didn't fit in all that well out there, so I thought I'd give it a bit of a try over with the green and golds, and it turned out well. Yeah.
I think you made the right move there, Neil. Thanks, fellas, for talking with us. Grant Sleep and Neil Rawlings. Mark McInerney, how's your leg, Mark? Must be pretty sore.
No, mate, it's all worth it. It's a tremendous win.
30-odd kicks, pretty good effort, mate.
Oh, yeah, you might be getting me mixed up with Peter, I think, a few of them, but it's bloody tremendous feeling. It's fantastic to win.
Great stuff. Andrew Coff on my left. Of course, has been a big week for you, Andy. Football of the week early in the week, and now a grand premiership for Westies.
This is the one I wanted, though, Peter. That football of the week was good, but it gave me a bit of more incentive today to win, and I reckon it was the top effort from the 3 Macs. They lifted us from the centre bounce there, and we're laughing now. We've got the big flag.
A couple of surprise moves towards the, well, they kept pretty secret. I think David Short, the centre half back, and Peter Hamwood's was two moves that were kept pretty quiet, Mac.
Yeah, well, Dawson, you know, he didn't start picking up kicks until the last quarter, and I thought Shorty played really well on him. And, you know, cut him right out of the game type of thing, because he sort of killed us off in the second semi, but I thought Shorty played well. Yeah.
Our running players, I think, set it up for us early in the game, Andy, and we got plenty of drive from the centre. And that first quarter, after winning the toss, 5 goals, set up the play from there, didn't it?
Sure, yeah. Once they got the ball out of centre there, our players were running. Everyone got confidence, kicking goals. Both guards there played well up forward. Mark Mack, he killed him. He killed him out of centre all day. He got his confidence early, and he never looked back, and that was the telling factor in our win. The big drive from Mark in the centre, and Peter Marin, Noel Stewart, everyone fired.
Okay, congratulations, fellas. Mark, I'll let you go and celebrate now.
Thanks,
we'll see you down the club.